What's going on, everybody? How we doing today? Excuse me. Did you enjoy the ASMR a second ago? You enjoy the ASMR? Nice and close to my microphone. I was breathing so you guys could hear me. I had to make sure my shit was the way it was supposed to be, and it seems like um hmm Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. What's going on though? What's going on? We doing okay? I hope we're doing okay. All right. Today is a Friday. All right. I believe this is the last Friday in Fish Tank. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I haven't watched since like probably a day or two before Thanksgiving. Other than that, I've popped in just to say hello to people in the chat, but I really haven't been keeping up with it, so I don't know exactly what's going on. I know they're in Vegas. Um, Judging by certain posts and things like that I happen to see on Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. It seems like they visited the Vegas tunnels, which is an interesting little piece of Vegas that I'd like to see that someday. I'd like to see that someday. You know. I know Brandon Buckingham and Tommy G, two guys that I really like and respect on YouTube. They both got to go there at some point, so it'd be nice to go there just to visit, just to say hello to everybody, just to say hello. Pop in, be like, hey, what's good? Um, but yeah, anyway, uh, so today, all right, we're gonna be watching North Korean propaganda movies. All right, and I got to be honest with you, I have done zero research into this at all. I just the other day, here's the thing, right? Every 6 to 12 months, every 6 to 12 months, I I find a video on North Korea and I watch it, and then I just can't stop watching North Korea videos for a while. I'm just like all in on North Korea videos. One of my favorite documentaries ever is the BBC documentary on James Joseph Dresnok, and he is one of the like 6 or 7 U.S. defectors that have gone over the DMZ to defect to North Korea in the time since the Korean War has quote unquote ended. Really just gone cold. But um, he is the final one, or he was the final one. He was the final one to actually stay in North Korea. And it's funny because if you watch this documentary, which if I could show it to you now, I would. Maybe if Fish Tank restores streaming capabilities and I'm able to stream on Fish Tank Live again, we'll stream it there, right? Um, but on YouTube, I can't stream it. I'll get in a wee bit of trouble if I stream it. Um, it's funny because when he's talking, you can kind of see that there's a weird regret in his eyes. You see this weird regret in his eyes, and I feel like I don't know, maybe he's just trying to convince himself, in addition to us, that oh no, life in North Korea is great. Um, it was crazy seeing that, but yeah. Um, North Korea is a fascinating topic to me. All right. I have always been fascinated by it since I played Mercenaries, the video game, when I was in the, fourth or fifth grade, I believe it came out. I remember I borrowed it from my cousin for a little while, and he loved the game too, and he actually got the sequel. I never bothered with the sequel because, to tell you the truth, it just didn't. There was something about the Mercenaries sequel. I played a little bit of it. It was good. The first. Um, it built off the first Mercenaries, right? But there was almost like a cartoonishness about it to me that I was just like, this doesn't appeal to me like that. And because of that, I didn't bother with Mercenaries 2. But Mercenaries 1 was a masterpiece. That is what a sandbox game should be, right? Specifically that kind of sandbox game where it's almost like a shoot 'em up kind of game. It's almost like what at the time would have been a modern shoot 'em up game inside of a sandbox setting. That was the first game that I had ever played that had that feature, the sandbox feature. I've said it like 5 times in the last 30 seconds, so it's starting to lose its luster here. But just a great game. We're gonna play that at some point on stream. In fact, you know what? Let me check Steam real quick because there's a couple of games that I just remembered I wanted to. I'm also gonna turn this on. Glover. Oh, sick. They got fucking Glover. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. This game right here. This game was the shit when I was younger. Um, Release date April 20th, 2022. They released this on 420, which I feel like for a Glover game is pretty accurate. But basically, Glover is a game where I forget exactly how it all goes, but the lore is there's this like wizard, right? I believe it's quite literally Merlin, though I could be wrong. And he has these gems and shit like that, and there's some kind of like evil force or just something happens where the gems get turned into rubber balls. They get turned into rubber balls and they get scattered around the world. And you are his glove, his right glove, and you have to try and track down all the balls and get them back to him so that he can turn them back into gems. I'm pretty sure that was the lore. There was something like that. This is a game that I would like to play just to mess around on a Sunday when it comes to when it comes time to finish up Oblivion, right? And then on top of that, also like I said, Mercenaries. I'm gonna see if Mercenary that would have popped up. That would have popped up by now. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Mercenaries was such a big title, it would have popped right up immediately. Fuck it. Mercenaries Playground of Destruction. Yeah, that would have popped up. Ah, damn, that sucks. Well, at least we got Glover. At least we got Glover. Anyway, but yeah, I love Mercenaries. I love Mercenaries so much, and that kind of introduced me to my fascination with North Korea. It's just it's a fascinating topic to me. I wonder how the other half lives, even though we pretty much know how the other half lives. But I just wonder what it's like over there, and there's just something fascinating to me about the Kim dynasty. I don't study them in the way that I do like Irish history or anything like that. But it's nice to watch videos. It's a cozy subject to me. It's a cozy subject, and because of that, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna watch some North Korean movies. Is what we're gonna do. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh man. Black Toast says you should check out a game called Saboteur. It's like Assassin's Creed mixed with GTA, set in 1940s Nazi occupied France. You know what? I just happen to have Steam. Oh wait. Yeah. Add to the queue. I guess. I don't know. Your discovery queue. Yeah. All right. Whatever, dude. Whatever, bro. Actually, you know what? I guess I'll hit the wish list or something. I don't know, dude. Fuck. Holy shit. I'm so glad I didn't pull the trigger on this. I'm so glad I didn't pull the trigger on this. I don't know how they managed to fuck this up. I don't know how they managed to fuck this up. These were both such good games, and for them to release it and it gets mostly negative. It's like, wow, that's pretty bad. Oh wait, I'm trying to search my wish list here. Um, 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 um Glover Teixeira. Bang. All right, we'll add it to the wish list too, just in case. Oh, fucking bastard. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I just don't want to forget it. I just don't want to forget because I will forget this game because this is a game that I was playing like years and years ago. This was one of the few games that I had for the PC. Other than that, it was just like, hey, play the PS2, stay away from the PC because my parents don't understand how technology works and they think YouTube is going to give us a fucking Trojan, you know. Um any if we used the computer and then 3 days later it took a little bit longer to boot up than they would have liked, they barge into our room or wherever we happen to be like, what'd you do to the computer, the boomer parents. But anyway, um saboteur, is it the saboteur or just saboteur? um that doesn't quite look like what we're looking for here, but I don't know. A science team on a space station. Yes, not quite. Not quite, but the Saboteur TM. Um, This game, dude, fucking, yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, yeah, this must be it. This open world action thriller takes you through the seedy parts of Paris as you seek to undermine the German authority and lead a rebellion, fight across rooftops and through dangerous alleys, and operate a wide variety of vehicles as you navigate your terrain. I love games where I have to play as the bad guy. I'll go ahead and bug him. Uh, yeah, all right, okay. Starting at 5.99 a month, really? Okay, and it's only 10. I was surprised that Glover was 19.99. That's kind of steep considering the whatever it's called, not the video, the year that Glover came out. This is like Glover is a game from like the late 90s, early 2000s. The release date on the Saboteur apparently is March 7th, 2024. Though I could see it being like a PS3 game or something like that. That it only got put up here as that recently. I could see that because after all, it is Pandemic Studios. I thought Pandemic Studios was a goner. I thought it was done for. Pandemic Studios put out some fucking bangers back in the day, dude. They used to do the a lot of the Star Wars games. Star Wars the Clone Wars or Star Wars Clone Wars. I forget which it was called. That was a really good and in my opinion underrated game. It was mostly vehicle based, but you got a couple of missions where you could run around as like a Jedi, slashing the fuck out of droids. Um, that was an interesting game. If you ever played Star Wars Clone Wars, um, that was a really good game in my opinion. Oh, it was Pandemic Studios' last game in 2009. Man, oh man, yeah, and that's this picture right here specifically is kind of what gave me that idea because this is a very late 2000s looking game where it's like, okay, these aren't PS2 graphics here, you know, these aren't. It's not like we're looking at NeverSoft PS2 graphics where people are doing that. Um, but these are definitely not that good by today's standards. Man, it sucks the way the gaming market has changed, dude. There used to be so many great studios putting out great shit, and now they're all, even if they're still around, they're owned by companies that are just like, hey, we're gonna neuter you. Fuck circumcising. We're just gonna cut your nuts straight off. We're gonna cut your dick and balls straight off, and you're not gonna be any good anymore. It just sucks the way gaming is now, and I don't know, like there's definitely got to be a degree of it that's like, oh, I'm just getting older. There's definitely got to be a degree of it that's that. I told myself I want to age as gracefully as possible. I don't want to be that guy who's like trying to convince kids who are like 16, 17 that dude, Black Sabbath is the best because that's what boomers did. I can remember growing up, like one of the things you never did was say that AC/DC or Metallica or Black Sabbath were just not that good, you know? Even if it was like, oh no, I like them, they're pretty good, but I don't like them that much. You have these weirdos who are like, what, dude? But they're the best. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. Instead, I want to be the guy who's got broccoli hair and he's 30. I'm gonna start dressing like a hype beast. I'm gonna get broccoli hair or whatever the new trend is gonna be for the kids, for the hip youth of today. I'm gonna be that guy instead. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, but yeah, like it sucks the way that the gaming industry has gone, because and I'm jumping around from place to place right now. I actually had something that I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll answer this question quick. Because OP, I don't know if you're still here, bud, but he said I wanted to ask you when you were done with Oblivion, are you going to play Morrowind or Skyrim or neither? Probably neither right now because I don't want to play Morrowind for the first time on stream. I think that would be a little bit weird. I need to know the game a little bit before I start playing it on stream. Skyrim, I would have a better chance of playing. while on stream, right? I would have a better chance of playing Skyrim while on stream. Um, you know, and uh uh yeah, but like I wouldn't go from RPG to RPG. I'd go RPG like I did with Fallout New Vegas. Then I'd chill for a little while. I wouldn't even be playing like a game in like a hardcore way. Then maybe I'd do like a level-based game like I did with Ace Combat 7, right? And then after that, don't rush into the next RPG. Take my time, but then comes the next RPG. I don't want to go from intensive gaming experience like straight to another excuse me, intensive gaming experience. I ate curry goat today, and they made it more spicy than usual, and it was good, but it was like runny nose, head feels warm, spicy today. And that burp, I was like, oh fuck, dude, fuck. I burped I burped up the fucking um the spice. OP says the Django Fett game is pretty good. Oh yeah, dude, fucking I had my sexual awakening. I this Neon, I know you're here right now. Something's gonna make quite a bit of sense to you, right? Something's gonna make quite a bit of sense to you about a certain someone, a certain someone, you know. Uh, I'm trying to find like the best picture that I can of this, but it's we're looking at PS2 graphics here, so I'm like, dude. All right, whatever. We'll do this. We'll do this. This right here. This was my taste in women for a long time. This was my taste in women for a little while, right? I'll be honest with you. This right here, right? They made her look they made her look like gray and shit like that. Like I don't think she was ever supposed to be gray. She was obviously just very pale, like like that. That I remember playing Star Wars Bounty Hunter when I was a kid. I played Star Wars Bounty Hunter when I was a kid, and seeing that chick, especially in this scene, they had you know what? Fuck it. I'll look it up. All right. I'll look it up because they had no business putting this scene in a rated T game. Hold on one sec. Yeah. Hold up. All right. They like I said, they had no business putting this scene in a fucking rated T game. You guys can hear that, right? You should be able to.
The blast helmet of a Mandalore warrior. Something I've not seen since I was a Jedi. I must have cut down 20 of your kind myself. Congratulations, bounty hunter. You found me. Now tell me, who hired you? Oh, a strong silent type. I like that. More of a challenge. I once tried to resist, but the Bandagora have ways of weakening your mind and breaking your will. Soon, you will be my slave, bounty hunter.
This is very
Perhaps this won't last as long as I thought. Care to join us?
want to watch the whole scene because it's like nostalgic, and plus I don't want to cut it off.
Looks like she's all yours, Django. We're even now.
Save your strength. Stay here.
Oh yeah, I forget. Django's played by a New Zealander.
Back in a minute.
Dude, fucking, I saw that shit when I was like 10 or so years old. I was harder than Bert when he thinks about Alex, dude. Fucking, I was like, oh shit, you know. That was like fucking, you know. I was like, fuck, man. Something was activated that day. Something in me was activated that day. And yeah. So there we are. But what was I also in the middle of? Oh yeah, but yeah, Star Wars Bounty Hunter was the game though. Star Wars Bounty Hunter was the game. That was a really good game too. I love the hell out of that. I love games where like part of the content, part of the collectibles and stuff like that isn't just like, oh, go and find, the 50 golden eggs scattered around the levels. I like it when it's like with Star Wars Bounty Hunter, they had this cool little thing where you could walk around and there'd be NPCs scattered throughout the level, right? And you could use your helmet to scan them, and there would be facial recognition in the helmet, and it would tell you if there was a bounty out on somebody, and you could either take them dead or alive, depending. And that was a really that was a really cool feature in that. I love little things like that. I love where mercenaries, talking about mercenaries again, I love how you had reputation with like the Russian mob, the South Koreans, the Chinese, the this, the that, the other thing. That stuff's just really cool to me. I love little bits like that. I love little pieces like that. They don't make games like they used to anymore. They don't make games like they used to anymore. Yeah, I wasn't really big on Banjo-Kazooie. I wasn't big on Jak and Daxter. I'm pretty sure that was his name, right? Jak and Daxter. So what was it? Was it? Now I'm curious. Jak and Daxter. Wasn't big on Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, Jak and Daxter. I wasn't big on those games. They were fun, okay, like a little bit. They were all right, but they weren't games where I was like, oh, I need to own this and I need to play all the way through it. It was like I'd be at a friend's house and I'd play a little bit, or there was like I borrowed Jak and Daxter from my cousin as well. Quite a few games I borrowed from my cousin that became very important games to me, if you will. AOE 2 is another one of those games. AOE 2 is another one of those games, But yeah, man, games used to be so much better. I've said this before, right? I've said this before. I'm actually low-key jealous of Chris Chan in a certain sense, because he got to just sit at home doing nothing for what is probably peak gaming. Like so far, the best years of gaming, hands down, I don't think anyone can argue. He was able to just fucking sit at home. And he was so much of an idiot that he didn't appreciate that. And because of that, he drank Fanta cum. And he walked around with a sign. And he went to the mall to get catfished by fucking weirdos who I think are worse than Chris Chan. I think the people fucking with Chris Chan are probably worse than Chris Chan, right? Excuse me. But like imagine being like 21, 22 at that time in history and just not having a care in the world. You don't have to work, right? You don't have to do anything. It's just, yeah, I have my PS3 or my Xbox 360 or my whatever. And I'm gonna fucking just sit around and I'm just gonna chill and I'm gonna play. Imagine being able to do that. That'd be fantastic, you know? Obviously there's more to life than that, but like just thinking about peak cozy, it's like that's got to be the coziest, you know. IMO Jango Fett's existence kind of ruins the Boba Fett mysterious bounty hunter story. Just makes the galaxy far, far away seem a little too small because of that backstory in the prequels. I mean, I excuse me. You know, I can't argue with you, OP, but I also don't 100% agree. You know, I just think it makes I just think it gives Boba Fett a little bit more grounding in the universe, if that makes sense, you know. Plus, you know, it's not like he's just like every other clone out there. He's you know, he's an unaltered genetic copy of Jango Fett. That is what he is, you know. It is what it is. He is what he is. But JC says, I'm a platformer guy because I was a Nintendo kid. LOL, PlayStation kids like very different genres. Yeah, that's something I never considered, is that you probably like different genres based off of whatever not platform. Well, yeah, platform. Whatever console you had and stuff like that. You know, like if you were a PC gamer growing up, you're probably into like RTSs a little bit more than somebody who was playing on a console, because that's where you got a lot of RTSs. You had like Dota, you had fucking you know, Command and Conquer, you had AoE too, AOM, things like that. So that's something I never really even quite considered. But yeah, I mean, the only platformers I really ever played and I was like, wow, I really enjoy this, were Spyro. I don't even remember which one. I think it was probably the first one. I could be wrong though. And Crash Bandicoot. I loved the Crash Bandicoot series. I still like every once in a great while I'm like, yo, I should play the Crash Bandicoot series. And that's because the Crash Bandicoot series was and I'm sure Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank were probably similar to a degree, but there was just something that scratched my itch about the Crash Bandicoot series. And I think part of it was that a lot of the missions were kind of like different. Like you'd have a curveball thrown at you every now and again. Like I like flight sims. I like Ace Combat, right? I like Ace Combat. And the flying missions, right? There's one in particular with one of the more recent Crash Bandicoots. More recent meaning like it was on the PS2. More recent, right? There was one mission in particular where you had to go around and you had to sink ships from a plane. And I'm pretty sure you also had to deal with other like enemy planes and stuff like that. That was a really cool mission. I really enjoyed that. There's a lot of games that I used to play as well that like you know, like as I got older I was just like, nah, I just want to play shooters, dude. Fuck it. I just want to play shooters. Maybe an RPG game. But like there's no more platformers anymore as well. I know there are, right? But like when's the last time there was a real like Crash Bandicoot game released on that level? You know, same thing with Spyro. I feel like there might have been a Spyro game at some point, but it also might have been a remake. So I could be wrong about that. You know, platformers are kind of dead in terms of like AAA releases and stuff like that. And like this is not to make this into a not to make this into a political or a cultural discussion, but this is why it's good to control the cultural pillars, if you will. You know, like a lot of people sit there and they're like, oh, the corporations agree with the left, and it's like, yeah, it would be better if the corporations agreed with the right, wouldn't it? right? Now, your immediate thought as someone who might be a bit of a contrarian might be to be like, no, no, corporations are bad. And it's like, yeah, corpos suck. Corporations are awful. Es- especially insurance corporations, especially health insurance ones, you know? Um, but like, if the corporations are coming into agreement with you, if the insurance companies are in agreement with you in terms of like their weird community outreach shit, if your car company is saying, "Hey, strong borders, strong nation," if you go to McDonald's and there's signs that say we only hire Americans, if the corporations are agreeing with you, it doesn't mean that like they're suddenly good and that you should be like, ah, McDonald's is good, Raytheon's good. Yeah. It means that they're realizing which way the wind is blowing and the culture overall is changing. And if they want to remain culturally relevant, then they're going to have to change their tune, you know? Um, and that's why it's like a good thing, right? Honestly, like I kind of forgot where I was going with this, and now I'm trying to actually like um um fuck. I'm legit. I just cause fucking like five things ran into my head that I want to talk about, and I just completely and totally blanked on exactly what point I was trying to make with that. Um, um, I was talking about video games, and then I went into how it's um oh fuck, dude, what was I talking? Somebody remind me of what I was talking about that made me go into the somebody remind me of what I was talking about, please. I'm racking my brain here and I'm completely blanking. I have that blank feeling in my head right now where I'm like, yeah, I know I'm not gonna remember this. I know I ain't remembering it. I know it ain't gonna happen, you know? Um oh man. Um dude, that's killing me, dude. That's fucking killing me. Dude. I was talking about video games. I was talking about video games, and I was talking about control of the culture and how did that go into the other one. That's what I'm blanking on is how did I go from one to the other? And it's killing me a little bit. It's fucking killing me inside, not being able to remember. But anyway, PC gamers being RTS inclined, corporations backing up your political views. You talked about Crash Bandicoot, then you go into this. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I remember I was talking about the RTS inclined thing. I was talking about corporations backing up your political views. I know I was talking about Crash Bandicoot and things like that, but I literally forgot. And there's like a piece of me that wants to go back like 2 minutes. I shit you not. I'm literally about to listen because it's gonna kill me inside. It's gonna kill me inside. I'm gonna pull up my stream on my phone and listen. Um, fucking ads. Fucking ads giving me money. Fucking bullshit, dude. Hold on. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. Don't you worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's coming. If you forgot, it's not worth remembering. This one is. And if it's not, then oops. Oh, don't worry. We're here. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah. No, I remember what I was gonna say now. Anyway, basically, what I was saying, right, is the reason it's important to have corporations that kind of agree with you to a certain sense is like when it comes down to it, I'm not trying to download Steam just so I can look for every fucking Yahoo who's like, I'm gonna make a game, you know? I'm not interested in trying out some game by some guy from fucking Nevada. You know, I'm all set with that. I'm all good. It's fine. It's fine. Um, and because of that, it's important that your shit is getting put in front of regular people by a cultural pillar, because most people are not into games on that level where they're going to be like, oh, this was made by some guy in his basement over the course of like a year and a half. Yeah, I guess I better take the chance. And spend the money. I'll spend the money. I'll take the chance, and we'll go ahead and we'll do our thing. It's important for you to be able to see shit in front of you that you don't have to look for, if that makes sense, you know. Anyway, hmm. We're literally gonna pick, right? We're literally gonna pick a movie. I'm looking around for them right now, and I'm curious which one we should pick. I don't know if I want to watch a full 2 hour movie or anything like that. I'm thinking maybe something that's like closer to an hour. You know, we can go ahead and we can watch a little bit of. Maybe we'll see one with one of the American defectors as well. The James Joseph Dresnok guy. That'd be interesting. But hey Scott, I got my nose cracked about a year and a half ago during a bar fight. Do you think I could snap it back into place? You should have went to a doctor about it. You know, you should have went to a doctor about it, and they could have snapped it back into place. Um, E- Ep- Epilan? Is that how you say your name? On Twitter. Tuning in mid topic. My favorite game was devved by one person, MX Bikes. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, like, regardless of how good certain games are, I don't have it in me to be sitting here, like, browsing Steam or to even take someone's recommendation a lot of the time, you know? Like in order for me to want to play Fallout 3 as well as Oblivion, it took a good friend of mine at the time bringing over his copy of the disc to my house, sitting down in front of my fucking TV and slapping the disc into my Xbox. If he didn't bring it over, if he was just like, "Hey, you should try this game called Fallout 3." If he didn't do that, I would have never bothered with the Fallout series, and because of that, I wouldn't have had like all the fun times that I remember playing Fallout 3 and New Vegas and even 4 to a degree, as well as Fallout 1, 2, and Fallout Tactics. You know, I wouldn't be such a big Fallout fan, to this day. Same thing with Oblivion. I wouldn't give a fuck about the Elder Scrolls. I'd be like, nah, that looks fucking dumb, dude. Um, but here we are now. I'm playing Oblivion on Sundays at 5 p.m. EST for you guys, so we can all like just mess around and have a good time with each other. Um, it's I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I'm slow to embrace new ideas or even old ideas for that in that case. I'm very much I missed the boat on it, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care, That's very much my thing, very much my thing. But um anyway, oh yeah. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. We're gonna watch I started, right? I started to watch this movie yesterday just because I was curious. I'm gonna click it. We're gonna pull it back. All right. This is Order Number 27, North Korean film with English subtitles. It's from 1986, I guess. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a look at this in a second. But before we do that, I want to say I uninstalled Age of Empires 2, and I still play it from time to time. I played it last night. I even played it today. But oh, interesting. That's interesting there. Hmm. Anyway, um, what was I gonna say? 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 What was I going to say? Damn, I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. Like I'm like some kind of fucking maroon, like some kind of moron. Um. Oh yeah, I uninstalled Age of Empires, and the reason why I did that is because I realized AOE is too much of a time sink for me. I sit down and I'm like, I'll play one game. I play one game, and that's like 30 to 45 minutes. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll play another game. That's another 30 to 45 minutes. I'm spending like an hour at a time on AOE. Like that's not good. And then there's times where I'm just like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna play till I win or play till I lose or whatever, you know. And that's just not good. That's just not good. And then in addition to that, like I find myself wishing death on people, you know. Excuse me. I find myself I like literally the other night I had a moment where I was like, this is not good for me, dude. This is not good for me. I should not be getting upset about something to this level. Because me, I'm not someone who wishes harm on anyone. I'm never someone who would wish death on somebody. But like I had a game that was so frustrating that I was literally instructing this guy on how to fucking end himself. I was like, dude, go buy a rope, go get a tube and hook it up to your muffler and run the tube into your car. Like I was like, oh, it was bad. And it was because like I was playing the game, right? And I was winning. I was winning, but this guy was just not giving up, and he was just doing enough, like just barely enough to keep it so that we were at a stalemate. But the thing is, it was like I had broken into his castle, not his castle, his walls, and he was pushed up to the end of the map. I had control of the center, and we were kind of skirmishing for the front end of his walls because we were playing on arena. And this dude, he just kept hitting me with like annoying ankle biter shit. Like using like making a ton of priests so that he could turn guys that I'm sending his way and then use them to try and fight my guys, annoying ankle biter, bottom feeder. Like you should have just quit a while ago. You're not doing anything. You're not gonna win, but you're also not losing with grace, like that type of shit. And because of that, I was just like, you know what, dude? Honestly, people like you should fucking die. I was that pissed off. And after that, like it took me like 10 minutes to calm down. I shit you not. And when I calmed down, I was like, that guy's a bitch. Fuck that guy. But also, I need to not be spending time doing shit that's going to make me that angry as to where I literally want to put a hole in a wall. That's such an awful use of my time. So now I'm trying to be a lot more careful about something like AoE. And it's only a game like AoE that frustrates me on that level. I've never gotten that angry at COD. I've never gotten that angry at Fallout or whatever. Like there were times during the New Vegas stream I was like desperate. I had like no ammo. I'm facing off against a Deathclaw. I keep getting fucking rocked. My shit just keeps getting rocked. And the worst you get out of me is like, all right, this is fucking annoying, dude. I don't know what the deal is. That's that was like, oh man, you know, that was bad. That was bad, you know. Scott becoming a shut-in as an adult instead of a teenage incel. Yeah, dude, like I've been treating this time off from work. I've been treating this time off from work as a bit of a blessing insofar as I get to do two things. One, I get to kind of take a little bit of pressure off of myself, all right? But two, I get to work on my own shit, my own business stuff. doing private lessons, setting up a class at my gym that I'm getting a percentage of instead of just a flat hourly rate. And then other things, work on stuff with this. And at the time I figured I was going to be on Fish Tank, so I was like, oh, I better prepare for Fish Tank too. I was trying to use this wisely, right? And then I think what happened is, without realizing, I took the relaxing thing a little bit too much. I did a little bit too much to try and relax. And for one thing, like, AoE is relaxing to me, but it's also extremely, extremely stressful, as you can see. And because of that, like, that's not good. But then on top of that, I'm spending too much time and I'm not getting enough stuff done. And like, even just today, like, I started doing the whole uninstall, reinstall, uninstall thing a day or two ago, and I'm already getting so much more done, and I'm already so much more business minded again. I didn't even realize. So you really got to be careful with stuff like that, because you won't realize how bad the issue is until you realize. Until you're like, yo, I think this is a problem. I think I need to stop this. And then you're like, oh yeah, this is how I usually am. Fuck. Um, I used to get so heated with sports games, too many sore losers purposefully trolling. Exactly. I think it's like, as unsportsmanlike as you can call me for getting pissed off about losing a game. I think winning in certain ways is just as unsportsmanlike. I think, like, picking Sicilians and purposefully never playing on, like, arena or a walled map so that you can just tower rush immediately. I think that's unsportsmanlike. It's a video game. You shouldn't be trying to win that hard. Me, I finally hit a 50% win rate in AoE. I have like 5 more wins than I do losses right now. And I didn't do that by being like, oh no, I'm gonna play Sicilians and I'm gonna tower rush. Oh no, I'm gonna get to castle age quick, and I'm gonna castle drop right on this dude's walls. I'm gonna douche the guy. That's literally a thing people do. They call it douching. And it's when you build a town center in the middle of another guy's settlement and you start building around that, right? It's crazy. There is something unsportsmanlike about being a nerd about the game. And you can see the unsportsmanlike behavior in someone like me, where I'm just like, fuck this guy. He should end himself. He should buy a rope. He should take a long walk off of a short pier. He should do that. He should dive headfirst into the short end of a swimming pool, right? Um, like, you can see that in me pretty obviously, but I think there is something to be said about, like, the unsportsmanlike conduct of someone who's like, oh, it takes 7 villagers to do this ridiculous fucking thing that is, like, borderline exploitative. Oh, well, you know what? You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's very unsportsmanlike, and AoE is a very unsportsmanlike game. And it's just, I can't be wasting time on that. Plus, it's fucking stupid. If I can type double ones in the chat and it's gonna make laughing noises, I should be able to tell someone to fuck off and that they're, like, gay or something like that, without like getting banned in the chat for 4 days. You know, I should be able to call someone like a loser bitch, without getting banned in the chat for 4 days. It's just stupid. North Korea is greater than South Korea, says Lucky Larry. Yes. And speaking of which, we're going to go ahead. We're going to watch Order number 27, a 1986 movie from North Korea. All right. Hopefully I don't get copyright struck by Kim Jong Un. Oh, you know what? We're gonna turn the lights off. It's movie night. We're turning the lights off. At least one of the lights, anyway. I heard my wife just get home, and if she wants to chill in here, I'm gonna obviously turn them back on. But hello, you good? Okay, yeah, go ahead. What are you doing? Huh? No, I am. Bish. Oh, omnipotent North Korea copyright, exactly. Have you ever played Total War? Nah, I haven't. Alright. OP says waste of blood pressure anyways, exactly. Like, I'm trying to play to relax. Why would I want to play something that makes me angry, you know? And like video game guys and weed guys lie the same, you know? Everything bad you could say about video games, they're like, no, you know? Everything good that they could say about video games, regardless of whether it's truthful or not, they're like, yeah, you know? And it's dumb as hell, you know? Someone like Chris Ray Gun. You remember how good Chris Ray Gun did in his boxing match on Creator Clash 2? You remember how great he did? Yeah. He was one of those guys who years ago would be like, oh, video games help with hand-eye coordination. This like 5'2" dweeb. Fucking, I have better hand-eye coordination because of video games. It's like, yeah, fucking sure, guy. Sure. Anyway. Kim Jong-un was allowed to study in Switzerland somehow. Yeah, it's because they gave him a fake identity. I'm gonna be that guy. That was a pretty baller opener though. You gotta admit, you know. Why? Why though? Oh wait, fuck. You guys can't hear right now. Sorry. Hold on. All right. Okay. All right. We're only a minute in. I want to give you guys, you know, the full experience. So. Again, pretty fucking sick. You got to hand it to him. The hill they're jumping off of is this high. The car is down here.
동무들, 오늘 훈련은 어제보다 30분 단축했어. 내일은 15분을 더 단축해야겠어.
알았습니다. 해봅시다. 아, 내일이랄 게 있습니까? 조장농지야, 오늘 밤이라도 번개가 치고 비가 내리면 또 냅다 몰판인데.
영근동군 제일 앞장서 달리면서도 의견이 많구만.
네? 그저 한마디 하는 거죠. 아, 다른 조에서는 종심정찰을 떠난다, 특수포진지를 까고 온다 하는데, 아, 이거 우리 전 밤낮 훈련만 시키니. 이 우제동무도 이젠 맥이 빠질 만도 하죠, 뭐.
그렇다고 해서 우리가 맥을 놔서는 안 돼요. 아, 이제 정찰부장 동지가 큼직한 걸 맡기자고 그러는지 아오?
예? 큰 상 받긴 다 틀렸습니다. 사실 이 봉남동무 말이 옳지요, 뭐. 가만. 저 조장동지, 혹시 전번 훈련 판정 때 조가 사고 난 것 때문에 우리 좀 믿지 못하는 게 아닙니까?
아니, 그렇지 않을게요.
가만. 이거 어디서 좋은 냄새가 난다. 자, 이거 점심시간이 지났는데 길라면 왜 아직 나타나지 않아? 얏! 조장동지, 상등병 니길람
대상물 적군 농장이 어떻습니까? 만점이요. 자, 시원한 단물입니다.
수고해서.
조장 농지, 지리간 농지가 찼습니다.
그래? 알겠어. 자, 자네 너무 식사시키죠. 먼저 들어.
자, 다시 강조하지만 지금 전선에서 아군의 드센 타격을 받은 적들은 우리의 후방을 교란할 목적으로 습격, 파괴, 암살을 전문으로 훈련받은 특공대들을 우리 지역에 들여보내서 야수적인 만행을 감행하고 있어. 놈들은 이 작전에 큰 기대를 걸면서 지금까지 분산적으로 활동하던 파견대들을 전부 통합해서 새로운 특수부대를 조직했어.
So you
상급
can
참모부에서는
hold on.
이미 성육꽃이라는 대호를 가진 동부가 아군의 드센 타
You can tell the seriousness of an army. You can tell whether or not you should give a fuck about them. Based off
타격을
of
받은 적들은 우리의 후방을 교란할 목적으로 습격, 파괴, 암살을 전문으로 훈련받은 특공대들을 우리 지역에 들여보내서 야수적인 만행을 감행하고 있어.
based off of
놈들은
this shit.
이 작전에 큰 기대를 걸면서 지금까지 분산적으로 활동하던 파견대들을 전부 통합해서 새로운 특수부대를 조직해.
And I'm not going to pause a ton throughout the video, the movie, but armies shoot people. That's what they do. They don't need extensive training in hand to hand. You know, even like with McMap and MacP and shit like that. McMap is Marine Corps martial arts program. MacP is Modern Army Combatives program, right? They I don't know if they're the exact same, but they're kind of the counterparts based off of like, the Marines in the Army. Like they have a much more realistic approach towards like fighting than certain stuff from the past, right? There's a lot less bullshit in there, but there's still a fair amount of bullshit in both of those. And you don't see these Marines and these Army guys like training extensively in that. Even the IDF with Krav Maga, one of the biggest lies in martial arts is that Krav Maga is a real thing. Krav Maga is a 2-week program the Israeli military gives you on how to like hit a fucking Palestinian woman as hard as you can with the butt of your rifle, and that's what Krav Maga is. And it's like you just don't need it, baby. Could you shut that up? Sorry. Could you shut that off if you're not chilling in here? If you're chilling in here, then feel free to keep it on, obviously.
I'm just gonna get clothes. I'm gonna go to the
Oh, okay. Thank you, baby. But like anytime you see a military that has that kind of shit in its promo videos and stuff like that, whether it's like an ISIS thing. I remember ISIS released something where they were like, doing knife work and shit like that, or North Korea or China, for instance. That's how they're not really doing that well on the military front,
했어. 상급 참모부에서는 이미 성육꽃이라는 대호를 가진 동부를 파견했어.
Oh, hold on one sec. Sorry. Epelin says India and China still train hand to hand. The videos of their clashes are crazy. They don't train hand to hand. It's more that, to my understanding, they have kind of an unspoken agreement that they're not going to use guns on their border because, technically speaking, if there's clashes between the Indian and Chinese forces there and they're just using sticks to beat the hell out of each other, that is not an international incident. That doesn't classify as an international incident. It was just a couple of groups of rabble-rousers who decided to have at it. So there's really no need to be declaring war, and nobody needs to invade anyone else, If they had guns and they were shooting at each other, then yeah, someone would probably want to invade someone else. But they're trying to make sure that they don't end up having that happen, So because of that, you'll see almost hooligan fights between the Chinese military and the Indian military, and it's actually pretty funny, Neon says, can confirm I did the 2-week course defending our greatest ally, and I'm very proud of you, sir. I'm very proud of you for that. maybe one day I can die for our greatest ally. Might be coming soon. It might be coming soon. If I'm lucky enough. If I'm lucky enough.
그가 놈들의 위치를 알려줄까요? 027호 명령은 첫째로 이 특수부대를 타격해서 전투력을 약화시키는 것이고, 둘째로 참모부를 습격하여 아군 지역에 투하된 놈들의 위치를 정확히 알려주는 거예요. 임무 수행 기간은 3일간이요. 출발은 내일 새벽 3시요. 동무들은 반드시 위대한 장군님의 전사답게 임무를 훌륭히 수행하리라고 믿어.
알겠습니다.
난 인차 임무를 받고
See, this fucking, like, this movie was released in 1986. It looks like it was released in, like, 1969, 1970. Like,
당신이야
the
군대의 깜깜이니
cinematography,
잘
the way
모르겠지만
everything is shot, the way these guys are acting,
명령이라는 건
it's very,
당의 믿음이고 영예란 말이요.
it's very retro.
그건
You know,
병사라면
even
당과
for the
조국을
time,
위해선
even for
어느
the time.
때 어느 순간이든지 자기의 모든 것을 다 바칠 줄 아는 사람들이기 때문이요.
길람이 선풍금 소리에 잠들 수가 있나? 조장농지, 이젠 좀 쉬십시오. 일 없어. 자, 일은 아무래도 내 좀 당연히 놔두라고. 길람이가 어쩌 흥분했으면 저러겠나? 우리가 다 좋아하는 이 시에다가 곡까지 붙이면 얼마나 좋겠어. 앞으로 유명한 음악가가 될지도 몰라. 이 밤도 난 몰래 전선을 넘어 가는 곳 어디냐 묻지를 마라. 정다운 숲이요 너는 몰라도 조국은 이 길을 기억하리라. 우리가 헤치던 걸음마다에 총구가 노린다 걱정을 마라. 말없이 바래던 나의 전우여, 샛별이 빛날 때 다시 만나자.
That dude's supposed to be camouflaged. Lucky Larry says they all look like Jackie Chan.
중위 김창현.
통상사 조우재.
상사 김용훈.
중사 김목나.
하사 니은.
바로
정찰부장 동지, 돌아올 때 마중 나오겠습니까? 일이 바쁘실 텐데.
기다리는 게 내 일이야.
우리가
like, there's no build up or anything like that, you know. I'm just realizing there's no build up or anything like that. It's like, okay, you know, obviously they're North Korean soldiers and they're in the middle of the war, and there's really only been one war in North Korean history, I suppose, right? Although the way North Korea operates, to my understanding, well, I don't know, maybe, because they run on a different calendar. They literally run on a calendar that's based around the birthday of Kim Il Sung. Like, I shit you not. Like they're only they aren't even in the year 100 yet, according to their calendar, right? But like it's just funny to see the movie making where it's like there's no build up. It's just like we're going behind enemy lines, and it's like, who's the enemy? You know, like, yeah, we know it's the Korean War, fine, but like, yeah, you got to show that to us. You know, like what the hell's going on here? You know. It's just a funny little piece that I'm just now realizing. And maybe, well, for one thing, it's just bad movie making. It's just shitty movie making. But then on top of that, I wonder if it's partially just because these guys are like, yeah, what other war could it be? That's all we learn about here in North Korea is the Korean War. So, you know, there's that. Like Larry says, yeah, I was gonna say they just got right into it. Yeah, like how are you supposed to feel for any of these guys as to where you're like, oh man, dude, I don't want Lieutenant Kim to fucking, I don't want Lieutenant Kim to die, you know. Sam just lost 50K on roulette. Holy shit, I hope not. Sure as shit hope not. That'd be awful.
초로동, 성육곡과의 접선은 22일 오후 5시 영천역에서 하시오. 손이 든 청진기가 접선 신호요. 만약의 경우에는 그 다음 날 같은 시간에 역전다방에서 만나시오.
김민서.
야야, 이건 뭐야? 야, 이 자식이 밤새 개새끼한테 털리고 속이려고. 이건 또 뭐야? 이 쌍년 거지가.
Yo, what the fuck? So there's like that, right? And it's like, what the hell is this? Like, where are they? Like are these? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? I'm gonna be honest. Fucking, I don't know if these are the same guys. I don't know if these are the same guys or not. That just crossed the border. Like, where is this? What is this train? Where's it going? Why is it here like that? And like, what is, like, I just don't get what's going on right now. Binks got eliminated. So does that, so was this the finale then? Was that the finale? They were just like, ah, fuck it, we'll just, you know, who cares? And how did Binks get eliminated?
야, 이게 무슨 짓이야?
이건 어디서 날아든 시파리 같은 자식이야?
아니, 이 사민 새끼가 이거 어디다 대고 반말질이야?
뭐 사민? 쌍용부대 주먹대라는 것도 모르고.
I belong to Dragon Special Forces. Hold on. We got. Holy shit! All right, one more time. That was pretty good. There was something about that was just so great.
야, 이 자식아, 너 부산령이라는 게 기가 펄펄 살았구나. 당장 군사대판에 넘기고 말 테다.
Bam! Nailed it. Yes, Binks lost 50K. They cut streams. Man, that sucks. Lucky Larry says it's hard when both sides are the same. Yeah.
왜 이렇게
Oh,
서로를
yeah.
키우는가?
당신은 도대체 누구요?
그냥 알고 싶소?
아,
Drill Master.
서령님,
Dragon.
실례했습니다.
Dragon Special
장병들을
Forces.
구성해가는 군관입니다.
관.
Dragon Special Forces. Holy shit.
서령님, 가뜩이나 신경이 곤두선 부상병들을 잘못 건드렸다가
Is it me or did anyone else
군대를 나갈지
completely lose
모릅니다.
interest after they went on the road?
그런데 모두
Yeah, I mean, like, all right. I'll pause real quick to say this. I love Jet. I love Ben. I love Sam. I love Fish Tank. All right. They know it was slop. They know it was slop content. They said Sam said it himself, right? Jet and Ben know that too, right? Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch for a couple of days before they went on the road because it was Thanksgiving, and then I think the day before that I was a little busy, so you know, I didn't have the time or the energy to keep up. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really watched like that since a little bit before Thanksgiving, you know. It just kind of is what it is. If there ever was a failed season, this is probably the closest to that you could say, you know. And I'm proud of them, and I'm happy that they didn't just. I'm proud of them, and I'm happy that they didn't just go, dude, you know, fucking. We're out of ideas, kid. Sorry, dude. We're out of here. See you for season 4. Like I'm happy that they didn't just turn around and do that. I'm happy that they were like, nah, you know what? Let's give them something. Let's get people together. Let's have a good time in Vegas. Show people a bunch of shit. Do a bunch of stuff. Have a Ball Brothers concert with the Ball cousin. And just try and have a good time and try and give the people who really want to see some kind of resolution, something, anything, you know. So like overall, yeah, it didn't turn out the way that they wanted it to. We could sit here and talk about why that happened or how it happened or whatever. Fine, like there's a million things that could be said. But you know, I'm overall, even though it sucks how it ended, I'm happy that they didn't just say "fuck it, we're out of here, see you later." You know, I think they did the right thing. I think they did the right thing. You know.
싸움판이 커질까봐 저쪽하는 건 내쫓았습니다.
그렇다.
Dragon Special Forces. There's just something about that to me that's ridiculous. Oh, hold up. You know what? These are South Koreans. So we're watching South Koreans right now. Is what this is supposed to be. These are supposed to be South Koreans. And that's why they're all fucking weird and shit like that.
소령님, 아무리 봐도 부상명들 같지 않습니다. 중국지라는 솜씨가 다르던데.
역전들을 차단하고 그놈들을 찾으라.
알겠습니다. 야, 빨리.
I'm gonna work on
백마, 나쌍용.
White Horse.
역전들을
White
찾아라.
Horse.
역전들을 찾아라.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sorry. I don't like I said, I don't want to pause a ton. I'm gonna do a review of the season, and I'm gonna give like final thoughts on the season and how it went and things like that. There's gonna be a Patreon exclusive where I talk a little bit more in depth about like my thoughts and feelings. So you know, if you want to check that out, it's $5 a month for exclusive content. That and then a lot more that I've uploaded over the course of however long. But then on the YouTube channel, you know, here. I'm also gonna do a video. It's gonna be very similar to the one that I do on Patreon, and I'll talk about like how I feel about how they handled things and everything like that. You know, I think they did good though. And yeah, I'll talk about like, you know, fucking I'll talk about why you know, I'll talk about why certain things may have happened. You know, not like, oh, they told me or I know this or like, you know, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. Bottom line. Yeah, this is supposed to be the South Korean side. They're showing South Korea to be like absolutely like unruly and ridiculous and like decadent and shit like that.
아니, 교관님, 어딜 갔다가 이렇게?
No, honestly, I think
우리
she's
애들
cute.
살림형편을 좀 돌아보느라고.
네.
This is Korea
혹시 날
before
만난 건
everybody was
아니겠죠?
getting fucking
아이, 참
plastic
교관님.
surgery and shit like
약을
that.
다려왔던 길에 누가 온다고 해서.
물론 일선장이는 아니겠죠.
아이, 바로 일선에 있는 오빠랍니다.
아,
은하동무.
What do you mean by rug pull
영천역에서의
is coming,
접선이
gay guy?
실패되면
What do you mean by
다음 날
that?
같은 시간에 역전 식당에서 만나시오.
아, 오빠가 오지 않는 게군요.
글쎄요. 교관님도 누굴 찾으세요?
열차에서 수상한 놈들을 발견했는데 깜쪽같이 사라졌단 말입니다.
잘못 봤겠지요.
아니, 난 잘못 보는 일이 없죠. 본부로 들어가겠습니까?
아니요. 저도 차를 가지고 왔는걸요.
자, 그럼
동무들, 영천역에서의 접선은 뜻밖의 정황으로 실패했어. 역전다방에서 두 번째 접선을 하자면 시간당 30리씩 달려야 해. 놈들이 벌써 설안을 비웠을 거요. 누구도 내 명령 없이는 총소리를 내지 말 것. 이제부터 행군 노정은 가인건 변화이건 직선이요.
명심하겠습니다.
출발합시다.
알았습니다. 저 날 따라 앞으로.
지난밤 공산군 특공대들이 아군
A red
중심으로
special unit.
침투했다는 통보가 입수됐다. 그들이 영천행 열차에서 사라졌다는 바로 그놈들일 수도 있단 말이다. 그러니 그물을 연대봉
You, see,
골짜기와 대축골
you notice
재선
these
절간을
guys all
중심으로 해서
look
쳐야
slightly disheveled. You know,
어떤 대가를 치르더라도 공산군
they all look
특공대놈들을 산채로
slightly
잡아서
disheveled and
여자들의
like a
침투
little bit
목적을
weird
알아야겠다.
and shit like that.
죽은 자는
I wonder-
백이
I
아니라
wonder if they
전을
did that
끌어와도
on
무훈으로
purpose.
인정하지 않는다는 것을
I
명심하라.
wonder if they did that on
산
purpose.
놈들을 산 놈들을 잡아야 한다.
I don't even know John Stevens. I figured out probably after you did. You know. Guys have guns, or they just running around like? Oh no, there's one. The dude's got what looks like a grease gun, which is an American weapon, which is an interesting choice for them to, you know, be carrying around. Whoa. What a dummy.
길라미. 오늘 그게 뭐야?
Yeah, that's a fucking M3 grease gun right there. That's an American World War II
이게 다
era
도어팀이란
weapon.
말이야. 빨리.
It was manufactured by GM.
제10장.
뒤로 전달. 길남 동무는 대열 앞으로.
길라미 앞으로. 자, 너무 앞으로.
I love
그렇게
the
심장이 얄팍해가지고는
I love the
절대
sound of
없는데
their boots on the ground,
명령 한
right?
가지만을 생각해.
The sound of the boots on the ground is one of stepping on hard wood or tile or something like that. As if they're not walking around in the middle of a grassy field or something like that.
우측으로
That was interesting. Dude's really got a fucking hatchet. Is that what they gave him? Fucking hatchet?
봉난다모, 저놈을 조용히 없애주고 이 집 결정서로 하시오. 알았습니다. 앞으로.
A looted grease gun. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of is that they'd be like, oh hey, it was looted, you know? Good one. Oh, hey. Oh, you see that it's Korea, so they're trying to do a bunch of taekwondo. Yeah, because that's what I'm gonna do if I'm the South Korean soldiers. I'm gonna be like, oh yes, let's be quiet. Let's be quiet now. I don't want to yell and disturb anybody here. I don't want to let my friends know I'm under attack from a fucking North Korean soldier. Damn. Brutal. Oh, they got M14s too. Fucking double fisting the guns. Or at least it doesn't. Hold on one sec. Gay guy says, I think they'll move to a yearly routine with the tank following the season. Either that, or they find a way to do 2.5-esque mini seasons every 6 to 8 months or so. Juice isn't worth the squeeze, or at least it doesn't seem like it. Of course, I don't have access to their bank accounts, lol, so I don't really know how much money they are making. I don't doubt they're making a lot of money, but it also costs a lot to do what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about the financials of certain things, but I wouldn't ever share those with you guys. Like I know how much the house costed and shit like that. Although I feel like that's probably public knowledge. Anyway. But like I wouldn't ever share that anything that I know like that with you guys. I wouldn't be cool. But I mean they definitely got to be making some kind of good money on it. The problem is it's going to be hard for them to keep that up if they keep having seasons like season 3, And it's like I said, I'm going to talk more about it in the future, but what they really needed was more filler content. They didn't have any filler content. And I don't know why they didn't have as much filler content this season, meaning stuff like karate. Not trying to be like, they should have had me in there teaching karate, oh, blah, blah. Like, that's not even what I'm trying to say. What they really needed was stuff to space out all the good stuff that was going to end up happening, So some people loved the karate, some people hated the karate, some people are like bitches about the karate, where they're like, oh, fucking, I hate Scott, But like the bottom line is you cannot deny the utility that I brought to season 2 when they had the karate and then later on the boxing, where if there was a day where they just didn't have anything going on, they could at least hit me up and be like, hey, like, come do something on camera, This year, they didn't have any filler content. They had a bunch of really, really good bits, but they burned out because they constantly had to put in a ton of effort. It was maximum effort constantly. There was never a point where they could be like, okay, let's just sit down and relax for a minute and think about things, Alex Stein was the closest to that. Frank was the closest to that. They literally told us that Alex Stein was saving their asses at one point. They were literally like, yo, Alex is carrying this right now. He's giving us time to rest. Everybody thank Alex. They said something like that. And if they had more of that throughout the season, if they didn't have to put in maximum effort every single day, it wouldn't have been as hard. It wouldn't have been as easy for them to burn out. They wouldn't have burnt out in the way that they did, right? And it would have also allowed them, when certain things happened, like when this person left, when that person left, when this bit got screwed up, when that bit got screwed up, they could have had time where they didn't have to be directing directly moving pieces around on a board, I guess, to try and think of how they're going to operate, to think of how they're going to turn off of that and go in a positive direction, you know. Um, in addition to that, it's like I said, there's certain things that would probably not have been as bad if they had something like the karate. Because, like I said, Alex would have loved the karate. He wouldn't have left in the way that he did. Connor probably wouldn't have left in the way he did. Fucking Alexis, I think, would have been able, but would have been willing to stick around a little bit more if she had something to keep her busy, other than drinking straight from the wine bottle and lusting after Luca. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. And it's funny too, because like I'm seeing my spies, my intel gatherers, they've been sending me screenshots every now and again, and like places that usually would be shitting on me, I'm actually getting better reception around there when my name is brought up now, because people are starting to realize, like, oh, actually the karate serves a purpose. Scott serves a purpose. Even if it's not my favorite thing to have on my screen, at the very least it's there to look at instead of them just sitting around cleaning. And then on top of that, it helps the pacing. It helps the pacing of the season. So I don't know, maybe they should have brought Scott in, though, those are the more well thought out explanations or messages that I see on different boards and forums and shit like that, or in different corners of the fish tank sphere. Other ones are just like no Scott, season 3 fails. Coincidence? I think not. Which, like, that's obviously more of a meme, and I wouldn't ever say something like that. But like, the bottom line of what I'm saying is, like, even if it's ironic in some cases, even ironic support of me was not something you could see in some of these corners of the fish tank world, the dark corners where the fucking weirdos go to hang out. But like, because of how season 3 played out, people are now realizing what my job was, but anyway.
깊은 산 속에 혼자 나타날 수 없어. 봉남동무한테 무슨 일이 생긴 것 같소.
Hold on. I've never understood the dislike for you. You're a neutral, if not likable guy in the tank. Maybe that's why, LOL. Or it's just the physical activity people find boring to watch. Yeah, I think it's a combination of people think that the physical activity is not that interesting. It's not that entertaining, right? I try to make it entertaining through, jokes and through different activities and stuff like that. And like I said, for the karate for season 2, I probably should have busted into the more unhinged. I probably should have busted. I should have busted on camera. I should have broke into the more unhinged ideas that I had a little bit sooner. I probably should have did that just a little bit sooner than I did, right? That's probably what should have happened. But then, in addition to that, I think that there's just people who they are looking for someone to hate. And someone like me is easy to hate because fucking, I don't know, they're probably just jealous to some degree, I genuinely think there's people out there who are like, oh, but I could be on Fish Tank. I took a boxing class once 10 years ago. Why aren't I on Fish Tank? I genuinely think there's people out there like that. And then also the fact that, like, in season 1, Letty threw me in a triangle. I showed Letty how to do a triangle, which means for a brief moment I was in between her legs, right? I got to do some jujitsu with Claire, right? A completely non-sexual fucking thing. I've never been rolling with someone and thought, hey, this is kind of hot, right? No, like, we're in the middle of a fight, and then I'm also autistic as shit, so I'm trying to teach somebody how to fight, right? But like, just the fact that I had Claire on top of me. I had Shadi on top of me while I was showing them how to do jujitsu, which they asked for, by the way. And then also I got to spend time in a bathroom with Haley for a minute. I think it's literally that these guys are like, no, that's my favorite e-girl, and Scott defiled her. Scott defiled her. I genuinely think that's part of it, you know? It's just funny, you know? It's just funny. You're a normal guy compared to any contestant in tank history, bar like Vance. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is that people are watching Fish Tank because it's a voyeuristic show. They want to see a shit show, and they want to see people who are worse than them so that they can feel a little bit better than about their lives and things like that. And when someone like me walks in, or when someone like Vance walks in, and we're just chill, you know, where we'll add to the environment, we'll add to the ecosystem, and we'll fuck around and we'll do whatever we can, but we're also not like complete degenerates and things like that. I think it's real easy for people to get angry about that because they want people who are going to be complete degenerates so that they can be like, haha, yeah, maybe I'm not that bad. Maybe my life isn't that fucked up. Maybe I'm not a complete piece of shit, because looking at this guy, he's a million times worse than me. So I don't have to feel bad about myself, and I don't have to worry about anything. But then they see someone like me, and I'm clearly like a dude who has his shit together, and I have a wife, and I have a goal that I'm chasing, and I'm normal enough and okay and dependable enough as to where Sam Hyde will pay me to be on his show. You know, instead of me having to pay to be around Sam Hyde pays me to be around him. Not in that way, obviously, but think about it. Think about it. Right? Fucking, I think there are some people who are like, oh, I'm watching this because I want to feel like my life isn't that shitty. What's this guy who's doing better than me doing here? I really think that's part of it, you know? I get paid to be on Fish Tank. I get paid to hold pads for Sam. I get paid to do a bunch of different things for them. If these people ever want to be around Sam Hyde, they're gonna have to wait for him to go to like their city for a comedy show, and then they're gonna have to pay money to be around him for a while, you know. And I think that makes some people jealous, you know. But it is what it is, you know. Scott, how much I gotta pay? Scott, how much I gotta pay you to be around? Oh, how much I gotta pay you to be around me, Scott? You pay me in nudes, sir. You pay me in nudes, you know? You're a better man than me, Scott. I don't like to think about it like that. Quit thread 01. I don't like to think about who I'm better or worse than in that way. I don't think that's cool, you know? They're just sitting there watching their boy get fucked up for a second. They're just like, oh damn, our boy's losing. Huh. How about that? The arm?
자식, 야, 일어나. 도대체 태권도 몇 단 내되길래?
These fight scenes are kind of funny though, and I like that little nod to Bruce Lee there, you know, because that was an interesting little piece. I wonder where they got that idea from. Oh, hold on. I wonder where they got this from. Huh. I love the weird noise. Like, going back real quick. Hold on. You hear that? It's like a slight whistle for like a half a second, you know? You hear that though? It's when kicks come. What? What? Huh? Oh man, that is fucking crazy. Holy shit, dude. The obviously reversed. They were like, okay, help him up. He's hanging, and then he drops down. What the fuck? Yo, I'm so glad we're watching this. I'm so glad we're watching this. This is the fucking greatest. This is the fucking best thing I've ever seen. Holy fuck, man. This, hold on. This dude is screaming. He's running around like his mouth doesn't close for a second. Like, look. Look at that. And then he's like, like, holy shit, man. You guys know you can punch, right? You guys know kicks are like really tiring, right? Compared to punches, kicks are the most tiring thing you can throw. Oh, jeez. He's just got his gun, he's like, hello. I don't even know what band is. I know on TV there's the Fish Tank Live threads. I used to check those during the season back when I was on, back before I became a blacklisted desperado. But other than that, I was just like I'm not interested in 4chan like that, you know?
어떻게?
모두 맞아 죽었습니다.
또 먹을 것 때문에
And yeah,
뱃살이
I don't think there's that many people on 4chan. I think it's probably like between like 30 and like 70 dudes, maybe, who are all like desperately obsessed.
분명히 열차간에서 만났던 놈들일 것입니다. 지금 수색대가 흑달령 쪽으로 추격 중에 있습니다. 그렇다. 서쪽으로 사라졌단 말이지.
See, like, these guys are supposed to look evil, right? But the worst they can do is make them look a little bit disheveled. Like, this dude hasn't shaved and he needs a haircut. That's the worst they can do to make these guys look evil. Is like, oh, he didn't shave this morning. He didn't shave this morning, and he hasn't gotten a haircut in a while. That's how you know he's evil. Because, like, North Korea is a very prim and proper place. It's very trim, you know? Dudes have to have their hair cut a certain way. They can't have beards, things like that. They have to wear certain clothing. So it's funny to see that these are the evil doers, and you're supposed to be able to tell because he's got what I have when I cut my hair, you know?
이곳에 나타났던 놈들이 무엇 때문에 아무것도 없는 이 산간지대로 사라졌겠는가? 이건 틀림없이 우리를 노리고 침투했어. 그래, 모두 몇 놈이나 되는 것 같아.
정확히는 모르겠지만 한 개뿐.
You know, I don't want to keep talking about Fish Tank in that way, especially like the fans and shit like that are like kind of toxic, but The one issue that I have with the fans, right? The one issue that I have with the toxic fans is that they'll come into my stream and say some heinous shit to me or about me or just some dumbass shit. And then I'll be like, yo, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. And then they'll run back to a corner of wherever and they'll be like, dude, it's so easy to troll Scott. It's like, no, you wanted to come here and you wanted to do or say something that you thought I was going to be impressed by, and I wasn't impressed by it, and now you're pissed off. That's the one issue I have, you know. I'm not we're not boys, right? You can't come in here and call me gay and have me be like, haha, yeah, you're right, dude. I suck balls. Like you I'm not gonna play along with you like that. We're not boys like that, you know. When you come in here and call me some shit, I'm gonna be like, yo, fuck you, because like we don't have that relationship, you know. Um, so like, don't come in here and say some fucked up shit about me or to me or whatever, and then when I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, man. Like, shut up. Be like, oh, dude, he tries to act like he's cool. He acts like he's tough. He tries to act tough all the time, and it's like, no, I'm actually mad chilled. I'm a really cool guy. I'm the coolest guy I know. I'm the coolest guy I know. But like I'm actually a really chill guy, but if you cross that line, I'm gonna be like, yo, you cross that line, bro. That's fucked up. Like, don't do that. You're an asshole for that. I'm gonna call you an asshole if you're being an asshole. Don't come in here being an asshole, and then when I'm like, I don't let you get away with it, run back and be like, I fucking hate him. He's dude. He tries. Dude, you can't say anything to him. All like he can't even take light trolling, dude. He can't even take light trolling, and it's like the light trolling is coming in here saying the N-word in my chat, calling me gay, and like trying to tell me that I don't know the one thing that I've dedicated my entire life to, you know, questioning my ability to do the thing that I love the most in this world. Like, if you did that to anybody, if you did that to a plumber, if you did that to an electrician, if you did that to a stockbroker, they'd be like, "What the fuck do you know? Shut your fucking mouth." And imagine going into Scuffed Realtor and being like, "Well, actually, Nick, what you don't realize is that interest rates are actually going to be going up in a little while, so you shouldn't buy." Or just like imagine counter signaling Nick in a Scuffed Realtor stream. Imagine how he would react there. You know, he would clown you. And that's what's happening with my streams when people come in here and they try and clown me. I just clown them back and they run away in defeat and post to like the corners of the internet that talk about Fish Tank Live, and they're like, dude, Scott fucking he sucks, dude. I hate him. I hope he never comes back. He acts like he's tough, but he's not. He's not an authority on fighting either. My cousin's dog sitters, girlfriend's ex-boyfriend used to train with George St. Pierre's niece's boyfriend's boyfriend. They were in a polycule. Who and he is really good. So I'm an authority on fighting, and Scott isn't. And Scott sucks. You know, it's like nah, bro. You know, it's like get out of here, dude. Fuck him. It's dudes who roughhouse too hard is the simplest example I can give you. They sock you in the teeth, and when you show dislike towards it, they act weird. They act weird. Fuck it. They act gay. They act gay is what they do. That's your words, not mine, right? Yeah, like that's exactly it. Is like they come in at like a 10 when they should be coming in at like a 3. And then as we get to know each other, we can fuck around a little bit. It's like High Ecuador. Like I get annoyed at High Ecuador every now and again. I'm gonna be honest, right? Now I know High Ecuador knows that. But like overall, he's been around long enough that I'm like, yeah, it's all right. I don't care if he ribs me a little bit. I don't care if he ribs me a little bit. But also, he doesn't cross certain lines with it. He doesn't sit here like, you don't know how to fight, Scott, you know? He doesn't roughhouse too hard. And I appreciate that, which is why, even though he talks shit in chat and I had to take away his mod status a little while ago, sorry about that, but you were fucking around, High Ecuador. I don't ban the dude. I don't ban you, High Ecuador, because you don't cross that line, you know? There was another guy who was in here for like a couple of weeks who I had to hide him from my channel because he was N-word posting in the chat a couple of streams ago. And I was like, nah, I ain't having that, you know? Like, I don't want a ton of stuff that's going to make my chat something where people are going to be like, oh, he allows this and that and the other thing in the chat. You know? I'm not going to do that, you know? Fuck him. But anyway, with that said, right? With that said.
좋다. 너희들은 그자들의 얼굴을 안다니까. 이제부터 특무대와 함께 주야로 시내에 경계 근무를 펴고 여기 본부 경비도 배로 놓거라.
예.
앞으로.
I want to see if there's going to actually be a gunfight, or do these guys just not have the cash for
저장동지.
blanks?
좌측 도로에도 적들이 나타났습니다.
Hold on. Place your bets now. Are they going to aim, or is it going to be hip fire? And they never have to reload? Are they gonna fire 60 rounds from a 30-round magazine from the hip and hit every target? Is that what's gonna happen? I think that's what's gonna happen. That's where my money's at. We have a no buris. We have a no buris. Captain, what we do? We have no buris. Captain, we are fucked. We have a no buris.
공산.
How rude.
소장공지, 제가 남들을 유인하겠습니다.
Holy shit.
접선 시간이 급하지 않습니까? 빨리요.
우대도모.
예,
이 어디점에서만 합시다.
알았습니다.
저도 가겠습니다.
알겠습니다.
걱정 말라고. 편지를 쓰는 일도 아닌데.
저 날 따라.
우재 동지. 자요.
내 인차 따라가지.
그럼.
See, we can't count that because he was just trying to draw. I think he's just trying to draw attention and fire right now. I don't think we can count that. You know. Yeah. I was calling that out earlier, gay guy. They literally they only have American weapons in this movie so far. Like, we've seen M14s, we've seen grease guns. We haven't seen, like, AKs, we haven't seen Mosins, Simonovs, we haven't seen anything like that, you know? We've only seen the M3 grease gun and the M14. That's it. What, so he got hit in the leg? He got hit in the leg, I take it?
내가 이렇게 누워있으면 어떡해. 소장 동지랑 모두 기다리고 있을 텐데.
Yeah, weapons. They took off dirty America. Oh.
깜짝 마라.
Got him. Fucking got him. Wow, really? I thought he got shot. Wow. Okay. I thought he got shot in the leg. Now all of a sudden he's good. Oh shit. Oh damn. Okay. It's a nice arm in guillotine there. The Korean War was brought to a stalemate because Kim Jong-un's grandpa wanted it to be. That makes sense. That makes sense.
대성산업
I believe you.
뜻밖의 정황으로 성육것과의 접선을 하지 못함. 제2 접선 장소로 진출하겠음. 금강 이상형.
Wait. Huh? Cum gang? What?
접선 장소로 진출하겠음.
Alright.
금강
Okay.
이상형.
조장지. 저 때문에.
너무 걱정하지 말라고. 일이 다 잘 될 거야.
이렇게 짐이 될 줄 알았더라면
무슨 그런 나약한 소리래.
조장농지랑 동무들을 고생만 시키고
길람놈, 적후투쟁에서 제일 무서운 것은 희생이 아니라 전투원들의 마음속에 일어나는 동요요. 그것은 죽음보다 더 무서운 후과를 가져온다는 것을 명심하라고. 장현놈, 조장농지. 조장농지, 무사히 도착했습니다. 왔구만. 난 혹시 동무들이 그래 무슨 정황이 있었어? 예, 뜻밖의 여러 놈들과 맞다든 통해
조장농진 부대에 있을 땐 우리를 엄격히 다루면서도 좋게 만들어오면 괜히 걱정이 많아진다니까요.
난 이렇게 동무들이 다 곁에 있으면 수백 명의 적들이 포획 속에 들어있어도 배심이 든든해진단 말이야.
I'm getting a low-key ASMR. It's because I'm pretty sure this entire movie was dubbed. I'm pretty sure these are not the original voices from the people. So I'm like, because like there's multiple points in the thing where you can tell that like somebody's talking or somebody's making noise with their mouth and it's not being picked up. You can tell all of the fucking audio is silenced in the original footage. I think because it's all dubbed over, there's probably like I don't know, there's probably like an ASMR quality to me. Peace out, gay guy.
영문동지, 자야, 아니, 아직 살 안 했어? 예, 다 온 다음에 함께 하자고 하기에. 자야, 자, 웃어들 빨리 들라요. 길남이, 같이 들자. 아, 웃어요. 자야, 자야. 자, 웃어 들라요. 자, 이름 보고 들라. 같이 먹자.
자, 길람이도 들어야지.
아, 됐습니다.
동무들, 접선 시간이 급하오. 식사는 행군하면서 해야겠어. 출발.
Dinner of cigs and male bonding. again, like this is supposed to make the South Koreans look bad. Like, imagine being a North Korean watching this, like, yo, they get to drink beer and listen to jazz music that inexplicably has a guitar player for some reason. I don't know why.
번역. 중인이 못 들어갑니다.
왜?
우리 첩보대장님의 특별 연애가 있어서.
첩보대장의 특별 연애? 이 랄리통의 파티까지? 야, 특공대장의 특별 여명을 받고 왔다.
서령, 여자들입니다. 제압합시다.
가만. 도발이든 쥐야. 기다려.
알겠습니다.
은하동무. 접선자는 2층 사모탁에 앉아 신문을 보고 있는 신사풍의 사나이요.
I don't know. That nose is a little suspect. I feel like maybe there was a little bit of plastic surgery there, but I don't know how good you know, surgery on the nose was back then. You know, like look at that. Very pretty woman. You know, very pretty woman. But you know, what a den of degenerates. I can only shake my head.
저 여자를 데리고 사무지점으로 가시오.
Kind of like the
따르라.
I kind of like the I do kind of like the music there.
기라니. 조정농지. 손이 곧이 떠났습니다. 우리도 빠져야겠습니다.
안 돼요. 10분만 더 견뎌야지.
저가 혹시 영미 오빠가?
대위.
혹시 누구를 기다리는 것 같은데? 부처산 절간에서 당신들의 솜씨를 축하해서 한 잔 듭시다.
서영, 조용히 물러나는 것이 좋겠어.
여기가 어딘 줄 알고 그래? 점잖게 노는 게 좋겠는데.
Oh man. Why am I getting slight Kubrick vibes from this scene? What? Wait, what? Hold on. What? What the fuck, dude? Oh, one more time. Hold on. We gotta get the lead up. What the fuck, man? That is crazy, dude. Holy shit. right back to Steven Seagal action, honestly. That's kind of what I'm here for at this point. Wait, what? Alright. 1, 2. 1, 2. Why? Dude, splicing these shots together has gotta feel like baby's first YouTube video. Well, actually, there was no computers back then, and I guarantee you they didn't have computers, so it wouldn't surprise me one bit. You know, if it was you know, they had to literally splice bits of film together. But man, that's crazy. Dude, stuck. I love the amount of people who bust through fucking who bust through wooden shit. Took them that long to pull the fucking 1911. Which again is it's another American fucking firearm. I mean, if it's the South Koreans, it makes sense, but it's just funny to see the amount of fucking captured weapons. Jeez, dude. Who are they shooting at? Who are they shooting at? What the fuck? There's something very Indian about this. I feel like this is something you see from a Bollywood movie. They got the Willys Jeep. What? Huh? Hold on. Look at that cut. Look at that cut. Holy shit. Like, I wasn't paying too close attention or anything like that, right? I was on my phone sending some messages. But like, how did the soldiers get from in the middle of the fucking woods to here, and they have disguises on?
저장농지, 송년꽃을 만나지 못했는데 이제는 어떻게 하면 좋습니까? 이제 법원 도무가 사모지점으로 데리고 올 거예요.
Supposed to be a Red Cross car.
망통의 적들입니다. 사장 동지, 제가 맡겠습니다. 야, 길라미! 길라미!
Killing No wonder the war ended inconclusive. Dude, I think we were lucky. I think we were lucky to get the ending we got, you know? Considering how these guys fight, fucking, I think we're lucky they didn't steamroll us, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh. Those guys were jumping into kicks. Yeah, you see, so watch, those two dudes who were running, they go to jump into a kick, and the guy who is running towards them on the other side changes levels as though to duck underneath the kicks. You see that? But then I don't know if they left the tank because of zoning issues. Beats me, you know. I don't feel comfortable talking about certain behind the scenes stuff. So when it comes to stuff like that, I don't know if I want to say what I could say. You know, but like I don't know if they left the tank because of zoning issues. I have no clue. That beats the hell out of me. You know, the bottom line is they're running a live stream inside of a house. That's all they're doing. There's no, like... Oh, got him.
조장 동지, 임무를 꼭...
길라미! 안 돼, 길라미!
Moment of silence.
길남도 부장용지가 마주 나오겠다고 했는데
You're gonna tell him he died. I don't know. What else you can tell him, dude?
전쟁이 끝나면
오마카가 되겠다고 하더니 길라마.
The way he landed, he got split in half by the next train, and his testicles also were split in half. Rest in peace.
동무들.
07. Yeah, like
동무는 비록
you see what happened was the train, there was like, you know, however many cars there were, and then like I was gonna say something, but I decided not to, but now I will. Fucking the train got separated, you know? And fucking the way the train was moving, you would think that that train behind him would have went whoop right over his body, thus slicing him in half, as OP said. But no, apparently it didn't. For some strange reason, it didn't. Continuity.
되었지만 그는 장군님의 전사, 우리 다음에 참된 전사는 어떻게 살며 싸워야 하는가 하는 훌륭한 모범을 우리에게 가르쳐 주었어. 우리는 목숨을 바치는 일이 있더라도 원수를 1100배로 복수하고 끝까지 임무를 수행합시다. 그것이 곧 길남동무와 함께 전선을 넘는 것으로 될 것이오.
특공대 본부는 시내에서 50리 떨어진 여기 용덕산 이골짜기입니다.
예.
해방전에 세운 병원 자리예요. 주변에는 겹겹이 늘어진 차단물과 강화된 경비물들, 중무장 부대들이 이 참모부를 엄하고 있습니다.
내장놈의 방은 어디 있습니까?
2층 북쪽입니다.
정기동무, 특공대 본부에 대한 집중 감시를 해야겠어.
알았습니다.
도대체 흑달령 쪽으로 갔다던 공산군들이 어떻게 돼서 역전에 나타나는가 말이다. 어?
면목이 없습니다.
그 유령 같은 놈들이 시체라도 내 앞에다 끌어다 놓으란 말이야. 북에 투하된 우리 아이들이 지난 겨울에도 춥고 굶어서 절반이나 죽었다. 게다가 공산군들의 터벌이 매일과같이 진행되고 있다. 그러나 우리의 거점들은 다는 모르고 있다. 그래서 본관은 최단 시일 내에 선제 타격을 결심하고 오늘 밤 그 작전 토의를 하겠다. 장소는?
조장공지, 송리꽃을 돌려보내라는 본부의 무전입니다.
알겠어. 은하동무 수고했습니다. 어서 떠나십시오.
혼자서 떠나자니 어쩐지.
Really? What are like? Are those two about to fuck or something?
아, 참. 은하동문 전선을 넘어온 지 오랬습니까?
전쟁이 일어나자 인차 파견되었습니다.
예. 고향이 몹시 그립겠군요.
네. 전선을 넘어오기 전에는 평범하게 여겨지던 일들이 새삼스럽게 느껴지는 때가 많습니다. 장군님께서 세워주신 학교에 처음으로 입학하던 날, 먹매여 울던 일이며 마을에서 첫 당원이 된 아버지와
Carrying
함께 대공을
patriotic
이뤘을 것
rice.
오늘 이렇게 동지들을 만나고 보니 더욱 그립습니다.
옳습니다. 저 역시 놈들이 쏘아대는 탄줄기 밑에 엎드려 있을 때면 불쑥 떠오르곤 하는 그런 추억이나 그리움이 조국이라는 숭엄한 감정을 대신하는 게 아닌가 하고 생각하는 때가 종종 있곤 합니다. 난 해방 전에 지주집에서 머슴을 살면서 어머니와 늘 떨어져 있었습니다. 해방이 되어 때늦게 공부를 하면서 나를 낳아 키운 어머님 품조차 잃게 되었던 까닭을 알게 되었죠. 그래서 이렇게 일찍 군복을 입었습니다. 장군님 품이 없이야 우리에게 무슨 기쁨이 있고 행복이 있겠습니까? 그래서 우리 모두가 목숨을 아끼지 않고 싸우는 것이 아니겠습니까? 그래, 은하동문 전쟁이 끝나면 무슨 일 하겠습니까?
The ever-present question of what is the commie gonna do after the revolution? I think I'm gonna lead talks on a queer theory, and you know, maybe make lattes as needed. You know.
전 교원이 되겠어요. 그때는 얼마나
Even
할
worse.
얘기가 많겠습니까?
Even worse.
난 그들에게 안겨진 행복이 어떻게 마련되었는가를 꼭 이야기하겠습니다. 교관님이세요?
영미가 어디 갔어?
신의 미용원에 갔어요.
미형원에? 열차에서 사라진 놈들이 무엇 때문에 시내에 나타났을까?
He's supposed to be
틀림없이
thinking.
안내자를 찾고 있다. 영천역에 나타난 영미.
Hold on.
영천역
Young Mi appeared at Yangchang Station. Young Mi appeared at Yangchang Station. Holy shit.
에 나타난 영미. 그 놈들이 나타난 다방에도 영미가? 조장동지, 놈들의 특공대 마당에 방금 직승기 한 대가 내렸습니다.
직승기가?
예,
어느 쪽에서 왔어요?
남쪽 방향입니다.
비상 정황이 생기면 놈들이 참모부를 옮길 수도 있습니다.
예.
제가 알아보겠습니다.
그건 안 됩니다.
하지만 저만이 놈들의 본부에 들어갈 수 있습니다. 놈들의 위치를 정확히 알려주는 것은 제가 받은 명령입니다.
동무는 곧 부대로 돌아가야 합니다.
저도 떳떳한 마음으로 전선을 넘어갈 수 있게 해주십시오.
은하 동무.
시간이 없다. 빨리 실어.
특공대장님, 이제 준비됐습니다.
그래? 가자.
What? What was he saying? He fucking. And then he like.
놈들이 과연 어디로 이동할까? 교관 놈을 만나야 한다. 아이, 교관님이 어떻게? 그러지 않아도 방금 찾아가려던 참인데요.
날 말이오?
네,
무슨 일로?
부대가 이동하는 것 같은데 저희들은 어떻게 해야 할지.
그 유령 같은 공산군 오빠들이 시킵니까?
저 무슨 말씀인지.
지독한 년.
You rogue.
매년은 그 하얀 살 속이 그렇게도 새빨갈 줄은 몰랐구나. 그래, 참모부가 동전만으로 이동하고 있다는 걸 몹시 알려주고 싶을 테지. 하지만 이제 늦었어. 늦었어. 내 손에서 빠지지 못한다, 이년. 야, 묶어라!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Holy shit. She's got a gun. Like it. Yeah, there it is. Fucking got her. Damn. Yo, that's kind of crazy. Damn. Like if the cameras weren't so shit, that would have actually been a pretty good shot right there. Fucking like I'm noticing little things about this movie that are actually not the worst thing in the world. Like them being onto her, and because of that they move the base, and then you know, she's got to try and find out, and I think that's a good little twist, a good little left turn that it could take. I think that was actually not bad writing in that case. But like, and then like this shot right here, her looking up and the world starts spinning and changing colors on her. That's actually like pretty interesting. I'd like to see that shot in like with like more modern cameras. No, the wife, the bounty of Korea. She will not bear any more Korean children. So sad. So what, did she like run off? Like I'm confused as to how the body got to where it did.
저장 동지, 놈들의 참모부가 동족만에 있는 항만으로 이동하고 있습니다. 새 작전을 서두르고 있어요.
알겠어.
제 걱정은 많고 빨리 떠나십시오. 어서요. 시간이 급합니다.
무슨 소리라? 동무는 빨리 전선을 넘어요. 우재동무, 자. 이제 습격이 개시되면 불바다로 될 저 속에서 다 살아나올 수는 없을 것이다. 저들의 생명을 대신해서 내 한 몸을 바쳐 임무를 수행할 수만 있다면.
조장 동지, 뭘 생각하십니까?
그저
은하동무랑 전선을 무사히 넘었을 겁니다.
참, 장현동문 떠날 때 편지를 2장 쓰기나 썼더구만. 고향에 있는 전해한테 썼어?
아닙니다. 사실은 조장동지 어머님에게, 조장동지와 우리들 걱정 때문에 홀로 계신 어머니에게조차 편지 쓰는 일을 있구나 하더라니 제가
I wrote
금년가을에도
a letter to your
따가지고
mom.
꼭
We're
오시라고
fucking.
했습니다. 이번에 오셔서는 부대 식당에서 일하면서 함께 있자는 동지들의 마음도 전하고.
장현동무, 고맙소. 동무들, 우리는 지금 임무 수행의 마지막 개선에 서 있어. 귀중한 동지들이 여기까지 온 길을 목숨으로 열었어. 우리는 가지 못하더라도 승리의 보고만은 전선을 넘어야 한다는 것을 명심합시다. 전투 조직은 이렇게 하겠어. 제2습격조는 참모부를 습격하여 지휘 체계를 마비시키며 작전 문건을 탁취하고, 제2습격조는 비행장을 습격하고 동전만으로 기어드는 적들의 행동을 불허하여 비행장을 폭파할 것. 제3습격조는 1습격조의 행동을 엄호하며 적 유생 역량을 소멸하고 배를 탈취하여 습격조의 철수를 보장할 것. 습격 개시는 아침 점호 시간에 제2습격자의 비행장 폭파로부터 시작할 것. 땅과 수령을 위하여, 조국과 인민을 위하여 앞으로.
빨리.
I love throwing shit. They can't get enough of this throwing shit thing. Really? Just a couple fucking flying elbow drops. Like he's fucking Randy Savage over here. What year is this movie? This is supposed to be 1986.
각자 고향에 대한 명.
Literally everybody is shirtless, even the commanding officer.
무엇이? 비행장이? 빨리 부대를 출동시키고 직승기를 준비해라.
It would have been funny, right? It would have been mad funny if all these dudes, instead of scattering, they all just fell dead at the same time. That would have been the funniest fucking shit.
넌 누구냐?
What? Huh?
넌 누구냐?
Fucking karate chop. What's going on, Ben? Who is this? That right there was reminiscent of the Xavier battle scene from season 2.5. Like, you might remember there was a point where Xavier, he grabbed one of the vampires and he put a gun to their head and he just kept going bang, 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 bang for like what felt like 45 seconds to a minute. He just kept pretending to shoot him in the head, and they just kept going. That was like fucking crazy. Yeah, hate to be the dude in the middle. Hold on. I was wondering when this was gonna happen, right? Watch right here. Watch right here. You see him come up for air, and they're just kind of like peeking, like, all right, okay, all right. Damn. What? T.I., this is a North Korean propaganda movie. It's called Order Number 27. There's English subtitles too, as you probably see. What? The dude just jumps into the water. Like, hold on. I just want to highlight this, right? So this one's the easiest slam dunk. Just fucking turn around. Literally just turn around. And he's gonna be forced to follow you because his leg is attached to his whole body. Instead, though, this. Oh man. And then hold on. So this right here, right? Right? Okay, one shot, still one shot. They had to cut to that point because they probably told him, hey, all right, we want you to do it this way. That was a different take that they did. Fucking, that's just funny to see. Finally, somebody's got the common sense to start trying to shoot somebody. So that dude shoots that one guy, right? So that kind of implies that whenever they kicked somebody into the water or threw him in, they kind of knew, like, oh, it doesn't, like, you know, those guys are still alive, they're still conscious, you know, they could still be a threat, but nah, it's fine. He's in the water, who cares? Who was shooting those guys? Oh, wait, there's another American weapon. Another American weapon. Nice Browning automatic rifle there.
완총을 가지고 빨리 직승기에 오르라! 부산 특공대를 놓친 날에는 모든 게 끝장이란 말이다! 동문을 빨리 조정동지! 출발하시오. 조장 동지, 명령이요. 조장 동지, 조장 동지. 야, 이런 영광이 조장 동지.
It's such a long way to say the word captain.
야, 우선 동지가 해야 되고 도망친다. 빨리 달려, 빨리, 빨리, 빨리.
What's he gonna sneak over and fucking blow the helicopter? Yeah, he's about to blow the helicopter up. He's got 2 grenades. He's being lifted off the ground. He's gonna blow the helicopter when it's not here. Is that really what's about to happen right now? Nice, I was gonna say, nice fucking camera. Fucking can't have him in the center of the frame, gotta have him at fucking top.
임무를 부탁합니다. 나는 지금 명령을 수행한 군기로 하여 많이 행복하고 당의 품속에서 자란 우리 병사들에게 있어서 장군님의 참된 전사로 한 생을 바치는 것보다 더 큰 영예는 없기 때문이오. 너희들 잘 가오.
Oh man, this is the fucking greatest, dude. He survives, by the way. You know what? I hope so. I hope so.
부장 동지.
철우는 어딜 갔어? 길란이랑 다른 동무들은 다들 어딜 갔는가 말이오.
Where are the
날 보고
2
마중
guys I
나오라고
actually care
해놓고선
about?
다들
and then the
어딜
other
갔는가
ones.
말이오.
And then the other ones. Those other dudes, I guess.
다른 동무들을 욕구에 남겨두고 우리만 영근히
Bong Nam.
부장 동지 정규 수고했어. 수고했어 동장 동지.
우재동
성육꽃은 중상을 입고
돌아왔어.
Can't lie, the music in this film is nice. Yeah, it's not as bad as
이제
you would
돌아올 수
expect.
없는 그들을
아니, 그들은 왔소. 승리의 보고가 전선을 넘어오지 않았어. 병사의 삶은 명령을 수행하는 길에서 영생하는 거니까. 참모 동무, 11번 동무에게 보고하오. 우리 습격자 동무들이 돌아왔다고 말이오.
알았습니다.
This warship must be generational trauma for these North Korean geeks, Dan. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you gotta think that these dudes are like, you know, they tried to fight a war, they didn't quite win, they didn't quite lose, but they also didn't quite win. And then after that, their shit just was like awful. Their shit was awful. Somebody said that North Korea might be doing bad because of sanctions, and that's what like every fuckhead like Chapo Trap House guy wants to believe is like, oh well, actually, you know, the reason why communism has never worked is because of the CIA. It's the CIA's fault, and it's like, or maybe it's the fact that Kim Jong Un, or I believe it might have actually been Kim Jong Il, just like a lot of other communist dictators, was completely and totally underqualified. He's a complete fucking moron in terms of like what it actually takes to run a country logistically as well as to be a good leader. And because of that, he thought up schemes like breeding giant rabbits to try and fix the hunger issues in North Korea and other ridiculous shit like that, you know? North Korea is sanctioned by the United States, but it's not sanctioned by Russia and China, two of the other major players in the world today. And you know, like China is a manufacturing giant. Russia is known for its oil. North Korea is really known for its coal. It's good with coal production and things like that. Other than that, I'm not sure what exports they have to offer, but you know, like they could do better if they weren't complete fucking like if they weren't commie idiots, you know, if they actually knew how to play on the world stage. Because I mean, China is still considered a communist country. China is still technically communist. Um, you know, and China fought in the Korean War. We fought the Chinese in the Korean War. They actually saved Korea to a degree, saved North Korea specifically, because we were literally fucking them up. And China used us fucking them up and going further and further up into the north of the country. They used that as an excuse to invade, um, you know, North Korea to save them, you know. And it's, you know, North Korea is bad because the North Korean leaders are bad. And it doesn't have anything to do with sanctions and shit like that. Now, obviously, if they weren't being sanctioned, if they could trade with the US, yeah, of course they'd be doing better. But they wouldn't be doing that much better. They'd be doing pretty shit, you know. There's plenty of other countries out there that are like on the same plane as North Korea. They're run in a very similar way, and they don't have sanctions on them in the way that North Korea does, i.e., you know, what is formerly Rhodesia, modern day Zimbabwe, you know, and some other nations and things like that, where it's just like we can and we will trade with them if need be. They don't have the same sanctions on them that we have on North Korea, and they're still dog shit. They're still awful, you know. Um, North Korea blew up their peace statue years ago. Yeah, and they also destroyed railway. I learned this yesterday watching a video on North Korea. They destroyed their railway lines um, that lead from the north to the south, which was kind of that was kind of sort of like a that was a those were only there for show anyway, but it was kind of a symbol of like, hey, we just want to be cool, man. They also Kim Jong Un modified the Constitution to say that they want to reunify Korea by any means necessary, as opposed to before what apparently it said is they want to reunify Korea through peaceful means. And I find all that to be very interesting. You know, I think World War III has already started. We don't, and I tried to talk about this like months ago, I feel like, but I completely fucked up because I started trailing off. We don't know we're in a world war until like halfway through, at least halfway through. We didn't call World War One until World War Two came around. Until then, it was just called the Great War. And then when World War Two happened, they were like, well, this has some interesting parallels to World War One. A lot of people from a lot of different continents and a lot of situations where this guy declares war on that guy just because they said they would for that other guy, you know. Um, fucking like it's you know, it's interesting, and I think we've already entered into World War Three. I think it's just a matter of time until something happens where we get attacked in some way, shape, or form. Totally legit, by the way. Totally legit. You know, it's not going to be any weirdness about that. And we end up in that war. You know, it'll probably be a close parallel to World Wars One and Two, where we're like, "Hey, man, I don't wanna, I don't wanna, I don't wanna." No, 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 we don't want to. No, no, no. And then we get attacked. And then everyone's like, oh, that's it. That's it. We're getting in there, you know? Um, but yeah, like Ukraine and Israel Palestine definitely could be and probably are the early stages of the next world war. That's just that just is what it is, you know. Trump said he's going to get in and he's going to try and get peace together, but the thing is Trump only has 4 more years anyway. And I think the best that he could hope for is a cooling of hostilities in both areas, you know, because like the way Ukraine Russia is, it's basically become the Israel Palestine of Eastern Europe in a certain sense, you know, and um you know there's always going to be some shit, you know. The invasion of Ukraine started in 2014. It took them 8 years for this current situation to hit. You know, what was it, 2022 when it hit? I remember in 2014 they invaded after the Euromaidan thing or whatever they called that. And excuse me. I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'll finish this point before. Um I was saying like you know, they like for a long time, right? I'm not like big into the Ukraine Russia conflict, but I know people who kind of are, and they tell me a little bit about it. For like 6 or 7 of the years that the Ukraine Russia thing was happening, um, but before this current little iteration, it was just like it was a stalemate. It was like every now and again something might pop off, but for the most part, dudes are just chilling, watching their sector, making sure nobody's slacking, and every now and again artillery shells are getting lobbed back and forth, you know. Very much like a World War One scenario. But I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, then I'm gonna come back and I'm thinking, fuck it, I'll play a game of AoE. Just to play one, you know, I'll download it and I'll play a game for you guys. But I'll be right back. I'm going to yeah, fuck it. I'll just pull this down. I'm gonna mute the audio as well, just in case my wife comes in and I need to talk some shit to her. Whoa. All right, there we are. There we are. We're all done, boys. We're all done. All right. It was a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. It was a tough one, but excuse me. We got them all done. Let me go to my library. I'm gonna show you guys, right? I'm gonna show you guys. I like I said, I have to reinstall this shit every time I want to play it. Every time I want to play it, I have to reinstall it, you know? Oh man. Just waiting for it to install, you know? That all I'd be doing. I'm just waiting for it to I'm just waiting for it to install. Don't you worry, guys. Don't you worry, guys. It's gonna install. It's gonna install. What? Hold on.
I'm legit asking for all the viewers we thought it was fake. Why did you get kicked out?
Yeah, we can't really say, but we'll be back season 4. But we did get kicked out, and it was either end the show early or do something stupid. So we did something stupid. We drove out here unprepared, but you have the TTS one? Yeah, I got the TTS one.
Asking for all.
Interesting. So apparently they did get kicked out. You see, it's tough to take anything Sam says at face value, though. That's the thing. It's at a little over 80% download right now. It's hard to take anything Sam says at face value, even in situations where you think he's being legit. You know, me, I'm pretty good at knowing when he's being serious and when he's not. You know, and he sounded serious there, but also it's like you know. But you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, he said they'd be back for season 4. I'm sure it's all good, you know. Yeah. Suppose we'll see. I suppose we'll see. I'm just still waiting on it to fucking install. All right, perfect. Perfect. There we go. Yes. 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 All right. Just waiting for it to do its thing. What did Sam say? He said they got kicked out and they had a choice to either end the show early or to, uh, in his own words, do something stupid. You know, the thing is, like, I don't know if it's a gaslight or not. It could be a gaslight. It could not be a gaslight. But either way, like, you know, I don't know. You know, he said he can't say why. But even if it is true, it's like, what happened? You know. They said they're doing season 4 in Costa Rica. Exactly. Fucking that feel when wasting away is a wagey. Hey man, I'm in the same boat as you right now. You know. I'm in the same boat, sir. I'm in the same boat. You guys are still awake. Get a job. It's Friday night, Mr. Butt Slasher. It's Friday night, Joe Butt Slasher. I'm gonna be real. The content has been so bad that I almost would be forced to believe him. Yeah, yeah, I can see what you're saying. You know, like it depends. Like, were they given time to vacate the premises, or was it literally like, oh no, you got to go out, you got to get out of here, you know? Because if it was a zoning issue and they were like, you got to vacate the premises, if you keep on doing this, we're gonna screw you, um, then like that would be like, oh, immediately, like pretty much right away, which would mean that the last like 3 to 4 days of them fucking around, not having anything to do, that would literally be that they had nothing planned. They had nothing in their head as to what they wanted to have happen, you know? There are things where it's like, okay, like it seemed like they were gonna try and implement something and then it failed. It's just weird. It's just weird, you know? Um and you know, I know season 4 will be better. I know season 4 is going to be better. You know, not that season 3 was even bad. It definitely went left eventually. Definitely went left eventually, but um yeah, I know they're not going to run into the same problems. Excuse me. I'm just here we are, just awaiting. Just awaiting. All right. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing pretty good, you know. I'm almost 5 wins ahead right now. We'll see if we can make it 5 wins ahead. But we'll see. We'll see. It felt like a shell of itself. Yes, it didn't. I don't know if it ever felt like Fish Tank to me this season. I'll be honest with you. And obviously, like Famous House isn't necessarily meant to feel like Fish Tank. But even when it became Fish Tank, it was just like yeah, like I don't know, man. And I think again, I think a lot of it came down to the cast. You know, I think a lot of it came down to the cast. It was just not fun to watch that cast this season, if I'm just being honest about it. It is what it is, though. You know, we'll see how everything goes for next season. You know, like I said, I have faith that these guys are gonna learn from any mistakes that they've made. You know. Just wear a tiny hat, you're golden. No, not at all. I agree with you. Didn't want to be drastic, but literally from the start to end, it didn't have the same vibe. Not at all as interesting person to person. Cast was 100% a misfire. Yeah, yeah. I wonder how the original season 3 cast was going to be, because someone fucked up and sent an email that had the fish tank email address instead of a Famous House or another email address, and because of that, they kind of had to they had to recast everybody, you know. 2, 3, 4. Oh no, here we go. You know, I'm like, I wonder how the original cast would have worked out, you know. Because I'm sure that this new cast, they picked people based off of just like, oh, what the hell? I'm sure the new cast, they were partially picking people based off of like, oh, we need someone quick, whatever, this person will do, you know. This person isn't ideal, but they'll do. I'm sure there was a little bit of that going on. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Will you uninstall this game again? After the stream, I'll probably play a few more games, but when I'm done for the night, I'm gonna uninstall it for sure. You know, like I said, it's too much of a time sink, and it does bad things to my soul. As much as I do enjoy playing it, When I'm playing with my buddies, it's all good. You know, I actually pulled my weight for once yesterday. I was playing with Taylor and another buddy of ours, and I actually was able to like do really well in the game. Um, no, this is fucking asshole caught. No, he's good. He's good for now. He really wants to turn that way, but no, we're good. Okay. But like when I'm playing by myself online, specifically on ranked, which apparently ranked is the only one that works anymore. It's like nah, man, fuck that. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know. You remind me of that incident. Haha. Yeah, seems like it was a quick and fast process if leaks like that were going through. Not casting from a fish tank email seems like such a simple thing to prevent from happening. That may have even been a gaslight. Nah. I mean, look, like people make mistakes. You know, you're signed into an email address and you don't realize it's the wrong one. Either that or I just realized. In fact, you know what? Oh, what the fuck? No, get your asses over there. I don't want to have to wait. I don't want to have to wait for you dumbasses. Anyway, you know, it's real easy. It's real easy to like make a mistake and things like that. You know, mistakes like that happen. There's a miscommunication. Someone doesn't realize that they're not supposed to do something. It happens all the time. You know, if you know it is what it is. It is what it is. I just hope season 4 is. Oh, just realized. Just hope season 4 is. You know, I just hope season 4 carries that same spark as seasons 1 and 2. You know, people hated on season 2, and I had a strong feeling that season 2 would be a sleeper hit, meaning. Months, maybe even a year or two down the road, people would realize how good season 2 was, and sure enough, people are now realizing it. Not just because of the situation with season 3, but also because like they're watching moments back on the edits, and they're realizing like, oh, this is actually like really good. This was funny as hell, and it's great to see it at ground level. You know. You know, I think season 2 is something to strive for. I think season 2 is something to shoot for in terms of the cast of weird and wacky characters combined with the craziness that makes it different from regular reality shows, you know? Seasons 1 and 2 felt like punk rock reality shows, if that makes sense, you know? And season 2 felt like an improvement above season 1. Just because some cast members left, right? Just because some cast members fucking left, it doesn't mean that the season was awful, you know? The season was actually very good. And if you're looking at it from what is, in my opinion, the proper way to look at it, you'll realize just how good it was, and that like even something like a cast member leaving, that's no reason to be upset, you know. But what it is there's a lot of people who had self-inserts that season, you know. Season 1, people didn't have as many self-inserts, you know. It was just a funny cast of people that were all internet weirdos and stuff like that. So because of that, they were fun to watch. But season 2, you had people who were like sort of self-inserts in a sense. Specifically, when it comes down to it, someone like what's his face, Cole. You know, Cole was a lot of people's self-inserts because I don't know. I guess people like to feel like they're autistic or something. I don't know, but go there and then there. There we go. But bottom line, like, I think a lot of people became parasocially attached to certain people, and because of that, they allowed it to ruin the show when those people got kicked or left or whatever it was, you know? Oh, I remember being in your chat saying the same thing. Season 2 was lightning in a bottle the same way season 1 was. Oh yeah, definitely, 100%, you know? And like, see, like we said, season 3 was a great season up until, you know, shit hit the fan. But honestly, I don't know if you could say like, I don't know if it was going to be better than the other seasons. Oh, duh. I don't know if it was gonna... Oh, son of a bitch. Damn, I fucked up. Damn. And this guy's pulling ahead, but he's playing as Aztecs, so that might not be the worst thing in the world. I think he's playing as Aztecs. If not, it's Mayans or Incas or something like that. So, you know, the Celts don't do too bad against them in a lot of cases. But, like, I don't think even if season 3 did as well, like, even if season 3 stayed as good, like, consistently good as it was, at one point, I really don't know. I just don't know how it would have stacked up to the other seasons looking back at it. You know, the Famous House Gaslight was excellent. I would not change that even a little bit. But again, there's... Oh, dude, what in the fuck, bro? This idiot. There's just pieces of it that's like, yeah, that was good, but it didn't feel like it was good for Fish Tank, if that makes sense. Yeah, and then after that, all right, we're in good shape. Oh yeah, and then I forgot we were gonna go there after 5. All right, good, and then Bert carried season 3 on his cock and balls. Oh boy. Yeah, and I didn't even really love the hell out of Bert. You know, I wasn't really that interested in watching him and stuff like that. But I could see why people would say that he carried season 3 in the way that they say he did. I could understand that feel. You know, I get it. Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. I'm a dummy. I'm a big dummy. Ah, fuck. He's already at castle. He's gonna try and castle drop me right there, isn't he? He's really gonna fucking try that, isn't he? Alright, come on. I need 800. I need 800, like, now. Alright. Guarantee you this asshole is going to try and drop a castle right here, so I got to be ready for that, you know? The Woad Raiders are pretty good against the Eagle Warriors from what I've seen, but I also need Siege. I appreciate what they're doing. It's good entertainment either way. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%, you know? Sorry. Oh, shit. Thank you, Joe Buttslasher, for the $5. I didn't see that for some reason. Can you cough and get the coom out of your throat? Dude, I wish I could cough this shit up. I've been sick for a week and a half, and I'm, like, pretty much good now. But it's such a fucking pain in the ass, dude, the way it's been. I want to at least get one of these, so I'm gonna send this guy over there. Thank you so much for the $5, though, man. Thank you. Oh, man. So I just read a message from somebody saying that they're blocking TTSs with my name in it, which I don't want to believe they do that out of malice. I want to believe that there would be another reason for that if they were actually doing it, you know. But I would hope they're not doing that. I would hope they're not doing that, you know. At least out of malice is what I mean. Out of malice. I get it if it's like the message is like, you guys fucking suck, Scott rules. I could understand if they were like, yeah, we're not going to fucking play that. But if it's like, hey, is Sensei Scott going to be back for season 4? And they're like, no, block that. We don't want to talk about Scott. It'd be like, oh, all right, that's kind of fucked up, guys. You know, I've been... All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Bing, bang, boom. What the hell is this idiot doing? Oh yeah, shit. What would you do if you were sent as the first up the siege ladder? Probably die. Nope. You know what? Just in case, I'm gonna send it to that one because I'll at least know when this one is being fucked with. You know, that one. I'd rather. You know, I got something to guard that one, so I'm in good shape. Cough on me, Scott. I will. Why pay for Scott when Bert is a trainer that does it all for free? That's true. That's very true.
Kid, toe. Bid fear, toe.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh, what are you guys doing? What are you two idiots doing, huh? Oh, it's because they're... Alright, so I'll send these guys out there. Yeah, I'm in alright shape. You know, I just can't let them get too much momentum. Oh, oops. Ah, fuck. Oh, yeah, that's exactly where I wanted you to go. Oh, fucking idiot. Alright, I'm gonna boom a little bit because I'm not too far behind this guy right now, so I'm not that nervous about it. I'll send these guys over here, though. Oh. Oh. You know, I don't feel like I need to be, like, that aggressive right this second, you know? I played AoE with the boys the other night, was rated my Japanese AI, by Japanese AI 20 minutes in. Yeah, the AI will fucking get you and then some, dude. Those AI are fucking ruthless. You know? I'm on sort of a hot streak right now on online play, ranked. I'm in the 700s range again, which is like excellent for me, you know? You know, the 700s range is excellent for me. But like I still have problems trying to fight off a hard AI. I'm still like not as good at it as I should be, you know? Daniel is going through a rough time. He just lost his job. Can you say some words of encouragement? Dude, did he really lose his job? Is he really having a hard time? That fucking sucks, dude. You know? I like Daniel. He was always cool with me, you know. Whenever we'd see each other, we'd always stop and talk to each other. He was such a cool dude when he was out here, you know. And I was disappointed when he went out to the West Coast. I'm pretty sure he's at. I don't know why he went. I don't know what the cause of that was, but you know, fucking, he's a really good dude, you know, and I think he'll pull through, you know. Hasn't he been doing stand up with Sam lately? He did it a while ago, but he hasn't been doing it as of late. When they're out on the West Coast, they'll invite him out usually from what it seems, but they're not constantly like you know, it's not like he's constantly around, you know. Not a gay guy. I think Daniel's really funny, you know? Excuse me. I think Daniel's a really funny guy. You know, I'm not sure about as a stand-up comic. That's a skill set in and of itself. Son of a bitch. You know, being a stand-up comic is a skill set in and of itself. You can ask Ty about that, you know? Like me, like I kind of understand stand-up comedy a little bit, and I've considered trying it out, but I don't have. Oh, this fucking bastard! This bastard's really about to fucking do that. Is he really about to do that? What an asshole, dude! What a fucking asshole, man! Get him! Fucking get him! Son of a bitch! Whatever. I won that game. Yeah, that's right, pussy. Run. Run, 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 run. What game do you have winning game of the year? I haven't played a single game from this year, so I couldn't tell you which one's going to win game of the year, if I'm being honest, you know? Alright, I'm gonna... what the hell? What's going on here? He's got a university. How many hours do you think you have in this shit-ass game? Too many. Too many. We can check after. I shit you not, we can check after. Dude, he's got unupgraded fucking... He's got fucking pikemen. He's got pikemen and eagle warriors. This is gonna be a piece of cake when I finally get over there. There's not gonna be anything he can do, especially when I hit Imperial. You know, if I can hit Imperial before him, I'm in fucking... I'm flush. All right. I think after that I'll go ahead. I'm gonna save these guys for Imperial so I can have them to back up any sort of any sort of trebs that I try and create. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get a couple more Woad Raiders, a couple more Woady boys, and you know, I'm gonna do my thing with that. Yeah, you know, I'll do 1, 2, and then I'm gonna let it do its thing. That way I can go ahead and try and get to castle, not castle. I'm already in castle, duh. Into whatever it's called. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go the long way. Ah, fuck. He hit him. He hit Imperial. He hit him. That's not necessarily good. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. Alright, there we go. Just in case. Whoa, no, 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 sir, no, sir, you ain't going nowhere. You guys are to protect the home front. Ooh, yeah. I'm not liking that, that score, but we might be able to do something about that at some point. Hopefully. You know, if I can just break into here and make it count. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have room for a... He might have a castle right here. Either that or he put it right here, but... Either way, I'm just gonna go right at his castle. You know, I'm gonna go right at that Cass. You know, how long do these PvP games normally last? A little bit too long, if I'm being honest with you. Like between 30 and 45 minutes, I'd say. You know, if you get lucky, you'll get one that lasts like 25 minutes, you know? If I really hustle with the Celts, I can make it work, you know? I can make it work, but, you know, it can be a little tough sometimes. You see? Now, you know what, actually, you guys move out of the way because you're supposed to be... Alright, okay, perfect. Whoa, no, I don't need... Go. Oh, yeah, and then, you know what? Whoop, nope. Here. Upgrade the battering rams a little bit. Go. Fucking get him. Do not fuck around, gentlemen. You see, the Woad Raiders make it real easy for you when you're playing with the Siege, because you throw them inside the ram, and they just ride around protected in the ram until fucking it comes time to try and defend the rams, you know? Like, even this right here, it's like... Oh. You know, I'd rather send them that way. And then here. Oh, whoa. Take it easy. And go. What are you idiots doing? There's only 3 of them left now. Ooh. Starting to get a little nervous about this, but if I can knock that thing down, I'll be in decent shape. And then I also need, oh fuck, I don't have enough, ooh, I should, are you kidding me? I hate, like, that's fucking annoying when people do that shit. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and put down another castle right here just to have some kind of extra protection. Then in addition to that, I can also work with more. Really need onagers, because onagers are going to be good for those whatever it's called. Chances are, I mean, I could make it. I could still make it, you know. He's mostly just castles and fucking other stupid shit, you know. I think I'll be alright for the most part, but I gotta see. You know, oh, dude, what are you doing? Go. Nah, fuck, I only did 3 of them, son of a bitch. That puts me in a bit of rough shape, but like I said, like, it might be a little tough. It might be a little tough, but I especially when I get these onagers out, you know, it might be a little bit better for me. It might be just a little bit better. Get one more of those. Alright, you idiots, stay there. And then you're going back there after. You prefer I talk on YouTube live stream or use Twitch chat? Either one. I'm cool with either. You know, whichever you're more comfortable with, honestly. I'm all good either way. Yeah, I need them to hurry up and go. Ah, you kidding me? Are they not going to be able to make it? At the very least, if I can get... Dude, you idiots need to go. You idiots really need to go. Wow, you guys are fucking dumb. You guys are a bunch of idiots. You guys are stupid. Alright, I might just... Alright. That's good then, that's good. Yeah. But, truth be told, we ain't in good shape, you know? I let him get a little bit too established, you know? He's sitting here with his fucking, with his dumbass plumed archers, you know? Yeah, and I should have worked on, fucking bitch. Yeah, fuck it. I'd rather just get another game in. Fucking GG. Pussy. Alright, for some reason it didn't send. Oh, there it is. See, like, that wasn't a bad game. He didn't play like a pussy there, necessarily, you know? Fucking... He hid behind his building, but I was kind of doing something similar, too, anyway. You know? You know, I thought he was gonna castle drop. I shouldn't have ran around in that way, you know? There's that one that lasted days. Yeah, those shits are fucking crazy. Jeez, it's mad late. I didn't even realize it's almost 1 a.m. I'm gonna try and play through this game quick, you know? I'm gonna try and play through this game quick. We'll see. We'll see, you know? All right. Scott, I'm your personalized independent journalist. I appreciate that. What's going on? By the way, what's going on at Auto Infanticide? It's been a minute. All right. I'm gonna hit him with it.
Start the game already!
See, now I'm only up by 3. Oh no. Oh no. This dude's really gonna let the time clock run out. Burgundians.
Kia, Roboye, Roboye. Folgere, Fjedike.
I am curious if they did name ban me though. Like if they did ban my name though, that would be a weird fucking thing for them to do, you know? That would be that'd definitely be on the weird side of things that they could do, but that's whatever. They want to take it there, fucking, that's fine by me. I'm just chilling. Oh, nope.
Erlov. Fjedike.
Erlov. Oh. Bit dear.
Yeah, we'll do there.
Kid, Buinage.
Oh, nope. You get your ass over here. You fucking idiot. Oh, damn, you going for another round? Yeah, because I'm going for another round because because I know I could have won that one, and that like when I know I could have won one, but it was just because like I wasn't as aggressive as I should have been. Kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, and I'm like, fuck it, I want to play another one. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna be like really aggressive, like right out the gate if we can, and you know, we'll see if we can't end this on the sooner side. so that I can get out of here and you guys can get out of here, because I know you're contractually obligated to be here. You know, and then I'll, you know, we'll just do our thing. All right. See, I need to find a better I need to find a better strat for when it comes to earlier aggression, you know. Peace out, Joe Butt Slasher. There we go. There we go. Kind of trying to lock in a little bit, though I'm also checking my messages too. Where's the other one? Really? Is it? What the fuck? Oh, dude, I would have fucking. I see why he quit. He only just got started, you know? Damn. Alright, man. Well. Alright. Okay. Guess that's it. I ain't about to play another one on stream just to show you guys that I can win, you know? We'll just call it there. Thank you, everybody who showed up. I appreciate you guys being here. You know, I don't know when Fish Tank's going to end, but it seems like it's ending soon. So, I will do my... I'm going to try and get my review stream. My Fish Tank... not stream, but video. My Fish Tank review video. I'm going to try and get that out as quickly as I can. So... You know, whenever it does end... You know, we'll see. Seems like it might be ending tomorrow. Seems like it might have ended tonight. I have no clue. I don't think anyone knows anything.
GG.
Thank you very much, Joe Butt Slasher, for the $5. GG to you too. But yeah, you know. Catch you guys later. Thank you so much. Peace out. I was asked by Joe Buttslasher to prove my hours. As you can see, 741.6 hours. Way too much time. Way too much time. Anyway, now, goodbye.